There we are.
Depends on who you
Hello,
ask.
everyone. We are the Lost Caravan RPG. We do one-shots, we do mini campaigns, we do long-running campaigns. If it's TTRPG, we do our darndest to do it all. Tonight, we are playing some Cyberpunk Red. Um, Admittedly, I didn't really get in much into Cyberpunk until 2077 came out, and then that was a whole thing that we just don't talk about anymore. And then I saw that this system existed, and it's just so good. If you have not tried Cyberpunk Red, I highly recommend you do. In fact, we play it not all the time, but we play it once in a while over on the Lost Caravan. So if you do want to roll some dice with it in the future, you can join our Discord. The link is down below. It's a big old button that says Discord, where we post all of our casting calls, our schedules, our cat pictures, our dog pictures, where we just generally hang out and be giant nerds. But I'm going to get through the announcements super quick, and then we will kick this off. First is that we do have two sponsors, the first being Epidemic Sound, as I hit the play button. There we go. Epidemic Sound has a library of just thousands of royalty-free songs and sound effects, uh, all royalty-free. I said that. It's been a day. But we use it for all of our streams, for basically everything, for all of our trailers. And if you're a content creator like us and you have to worry about things like copyright strikes, we have never had to worry about that. And the one time that we came close, I emailed them, I said, hey, this is the issue, and they went to bat for us and cleaned it up immediately. It was super cool. But you can use their link there in chat to get 2 months, 60 days, absolutely free access to the entire library, and it costs you nothing. And at the end of the 60 days, if you decide that you don't want it or don't need it, you can absolutely cancel, and it supports us either way. And we heckin' love you for it. Our other sponsor, turn that down just a hair, is Hero Forge. I know I went out of order this time, Tessa, just to try to throw you off. You'll notice that the tokens we have here, these are all made through HeroForge.com. It's a super cool website where you can make hyper customized miniature models and even get them sent straight to your door. They're constantly adding new features, new weapons, new equipment. I think their most recent addition was like natural grass and plant type bases. They also added like aviation gear. They added what they called shinobi gear. Just all kinds of amazing things. Really, you just gotta check it out. There's way too much for us to go through, but you can use, once again, the link there in chat to, and new frames, yes. So many new frames. They're very, very cool. But you can use the link there in chat to, really just support us. If nothing else, use the link, go check them out, go build some models. That's what I like to do in my spare time. It's just fun. And, we heckin' love you for it. Other than that, coming up tomorrow, we have a game of Through the Breach. If you like Weird West, I highly recommend you come check that out, because I don't know if you've ever played Malifaux, the tabletop war game, but it's based off of that, and the character creation is so cool because it's legit like drawing tarot cards for your character, and each step that you draw adds a little prophecy to your character. So by the end, you have just like this full character prophecy that it just builds for you. It's very, very cool. On the 22nd, we have some Pathfinder. On the 23rd, we have some Pathfinder. We have just so much Pathfinder coming up. It's like,
I don't think there's enough Pathfinder though.
you know what, Paizo, just sponsor us already. It's, you know, it's
Hey, whoa, hold on there. They gotta hire me back again for another book before you even get fucking close to that one, alright? I can annoy the fuck out of Aaron Shakes all day. That does not mean that you're in first in line, buddy.
message me. Yeah, we'll just cut James out. Just hit me up. My people will talk to your people.
You have Twitter? You reach out.
Um,
Sorry.
But yeah, I think that's pretty much
Pathfinder's my
it.
baby. I'm so sorry.
Other than that, unless my mod's about to yell at me, I think I can pass it over to the lovely cast and crew that you see in front of you, give them a chance to tell you who they are, who they're playing, and let's go with where your characters grew up. Whether it was in Night City, whether it was in the outskirts of Night City, nothing spectacular, just a little snippet on their life. We will start to my immediate right and go clockwise. And this is my favorite part because I know who's next. They have no idea who's next. It is a total mystery.
It's her all over again.
But we're going to start to my immediate right with Casa.
Hi, I'm Casa. This is the first time playing CyberPunk Red, but I love CyberPunk. It's a really cool world. I'm playing Ripley Valentine, a rocker boy. She grew up in corporate exec skyscrapers, but she left because she didn't want that life. She wanted to be a rock star. And yeah, so I'm excited to see where it goes.
Heck yeah. All right, that brings us down to Morgan.
Hi, my name is Morgan Stutler. I'm an actor and voice actor. I'm appearing right now on Mists of Makani over on Vicarious' channel on Friday nights. I'm going to be playing Eric Eidolon, and he's a med tech. He's street doc. He grew up in a mega structure that was owned by Trauma Team until his family got basically kicked out.
Intrigue. Mystery. All right, that brings us over to James.
Hello, I'm James, back again. Don't know why. Cyberpunk is not normally the genre I go with. A little bit more on the sci-fi side than wherever cyberpunk genre is in terms of fantasy to sci-fi ratio. And yeah, I'll be playing Duke Harrington, a little bit more posh lawman. More on the detective side of it all, more of a private investigator. And I did grow up in Night City and a little bit more of a high society, whatever that might entail. So a slightly bigger apartment building.
You're on the exec corpo side.
Oh yeah, so where I can actually breathe and not have to smell in the fumes of everybody's butts. Yes.
So, fun fact, one of the perks you get for being an exec in Cyberpunk Red is an apartment. And the higher you get
that's fantastic.
as an exec, the more fabulous of a place your apartment gets.
Mine's very suave then.
And
right, so party at Duke's.
You also get a suit, company issued suit, and if you ever lose that suit, it is a fireable offense.
Oh well, here's the thing. My suits are impeccable. Just it's like John Wick essentially. It's just they're bulletproof. They can't take damage whatsoever. You know,
plot armor. We call it plot armor.
Rule fuckery I can get it. Yeah, that's the word. Plot armor.
Yeah.
I got all of that. It's written on my sheet actually. I threw all the stats into plot armor.
All right. Well, that brings us over to Luke.
Hey, my name is Luke. It's my first time playing with these guys. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I am playing Jackson Steele, a guy from, I imagine, something like a Detroit type of place. Joined up with the military, did a few tours, came home, got himself a job with Trauma Team in the extraction. As an extraction specialist for high-value clients, and something went wrong, and he lost one of his clients during an extraction, and he took the fall for it. And if he got plot armor, I want a cutscene pistol. Can I get a cutscene pistol, please?
that slow motion
Exactly. See,
wanted
like we have
pistol.
a montage machine too. Like, come on, let's think outside the box. You know, it's cyberpunk. We can just bullshit corpo our exact way out of everything.
Mhm. You may or may not have noticed, but I did get a villain point. Thank you, Nip.
That's the opposite of plot armor.
Yeah.
And that brings us
Wait,
to,
no.
last but not least, over to Janie, who I think might be the only person here that I have played Cyberpunk with before.
Probably. I am Jamie. I am everything.
Yep, that's
Agreed.
it.
Yep.
That's the end of stream right there. That's the whole thing, is that they're everything.
Yes.
We don't need to do shit. We can just sit back and relax.
No, I could just tell you a story for however long.
Oh,
we're
hell
playing.
yeah.
My character, by the way, is from a land under the sea. No, I'm sorry. She has worked with pirates before, so she's
Makes
a
sense.
nomad. Who I was going to tell you about her. I had like this whole thing, and I completely forgot it. But she worked with pirates previously. Why is she here now? Because that's where she landed.
Yeah. You go where the eddies are.
Yeah, that she's not corporate, unfortunately.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Yeah, that's what I guess. I don't know why she's hanging out with you all, but she's not corporate. She's from, she likes to live under the sea. She has her things probably somewhere. I don't know where they are right now, and she's the only person in her family.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense.
Yeah, there's a whole backstory, but you all don't have to know it right now.
We'll get there. Alrighty then. I am gonna look a little more sultry on it. As, of course, I'm Andrew, your games master for this evening. And please let me know if the music is loud. I can always turn it down, but I'm gonna throw us into just a little bit of scene setting before we kick this off. And damn, are we about to kick this off. So,
You all wake up in a very comfortable bed, and that's the story.
all a
The
dream.
end. All right, it's been great.
Well, 5 of you, from different walks of life, from different backgrounds, from different cities, even. You're all gathered together under the banner of the same goal. Money. Money drives everything. It drives success. It drives advancement. It drives life. It gets you where you're going, and it smooths the path for you. Now, I know all of you are a little hard on eddies at the moment, whether it's some new toys you just got, some fancy upgrades, whether you lost it all in the gambling dens, whatever it might be. You heard that there was a job, but you took it. Now, I'll of course give all of you time to talk amongst each other, to get to know each other, but first, which one of you would say that you are the leader?
Oh, that's me, of course.
Alright.
I'll take the charge because I'm an asshole. And also because I said it first. Literally, if anybody else wanted the role instead, I don't mind.
Duke.
I'd like to think that you think you're in charge. But
Yeah,
really
that's
it's
a little
just
bit
someone else.
closer. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
probably
he's
me.
absolutely the flashiest in the room, and that except for you when you get on stage, and that means he gets shot at first.
That's what we call the fall guy.
Exactly. Exactly. Remember, folks, ACAB. Anyways.
Well, Duke, negotiations are going to go through
Yes.
you then. They're offering
shit.
you 1,500 eddies apiece for retrieval.
Mhm.
Just a small box, that's it. It's about the size of a briefcase. They know where it is. They're even giving you directions. Just
Okay.
go pick it up and bring it back to the drop zone.
Can I use criminology, because my role is lawman,
Mhm.
and I've worked with underground people before to get a better read of this job. Even if they gave us the instruction, where is it leading us? Is the place that like heavily armed? Does this have a reputation?
Yeah,
Do
absolutely.
these guys have a reputation for like screwing people over?
Go for it.
All right, let's click the button.
Let me go into his.
I don't know what preem is, but I got a 10 on it for a 31 in total.
Frame is a crit.
Okay, great.
That
I
means that it
crit
rolled
then.
an extra d10 on top of your d10 for a total of a 31, which is
I'm gonna guess that's
absolutely
good.
beating the DC. Yeah, or the DV, sorry. The dice value.
Just barely.
Just by
Just,
11 or so.
I
Dream check,
just,
Chuma.
I feel so bad taking role as leader now. I mean, I don't roll well, so this is gonna be a...
So, there's not a ton of
Mhm.
information about the group that's offering you the job. They're,
Okay.
a shadow corporation of a shadow corporation. They have the money out for you. This is absolutely illegal. You are probably stealing from some very powerful people, but they're covering their asses. Now, the place that you're going, there's nothing unique about it. It's just some back alley in Night City. It's not really owned by anyone in particular. No one of note, anyways.
Okay.
But 1,500 could be an adequate payment for a job of this kind.
I feel like it could be better though.
Yeah, could I try and persuade them to give us 2,500 or 2?
Because you got a 31 on your criminology, and your brain is just driving through all the facts you know. I would say that you could absolutely like hype up Ripley to negotiate the price. So go for it. What would you like to roll?
Persuasion?
Sure.
Or
Yeah.
streetwise?
Honestly, I would take
Which one
either.
would fit?
It
Okay.
depends how you're framing it.
I'll try to be cool about it. Make them think that, it's a good offer. Ooh,
Yeah, go for it.
25.
25. 2 dice rolls in, and we have 2 crits. This does not bode well for the rest of the game.
It's a power
For a
couple
good team,
move.
Duke. Yeah.
All right, they bump it up to 2 apiece.
Thank you.
But they're also going to add a timetable. It means you have 3 days to get this.
I feel like 3 days is an adequate amount of time for the rest of you.
They're also going to give you a pair of handcuffs, either Duke or Ripley, either one.
Oh, I already got myself a set, but I'll take another one just for shits and giggles.
You are to attach it to whoever is going to be carrying this briefcase. And the other end goes
I
to
love
the
being
briefcase.
handcuffed.
You do not have the
I know,
keys. They will know if you try to open them. And the deal will immediately be off.
Sounds like a more than worthy deal. Ripley?
I'll be handcuffed to it. I'm used to it. It's okay. I grab the handcuffs.
The
That's for nighttime, dear.
these suits who have met with you in some back alley off of the cameras, off the radar. They start, packing up their briefcases. They start loading back into their limousine. And before he does, he just sets a briefcase down there in the street. Before he shuts the door. Consider it a prepayment. Good luck. Hope to be hearing from you soon. With that, The limo doors shut, and they drive off. If you'd like to open
What's
it,
on your mind?
uh,
Just seems a bit easy.
Oh, of course it does. Briefcase has an extra 250 eddies apiece for you. Which, if there's any miscellaneous items you'd like to spend this 250 on, feel free to do so. Otherwise, we can fast forward back to the safe house. Back where Sheena, Jackson, and Eric currently await your negotiation captains, Duke and Ripley. Would the three of you like to say or do anything?
I think they're trying to get this job done for 250 apiece instead of the 2K eddies that they agreed to. Agreed too fast. Never
I
gonna
don't
live
know.
to
I'm
see
pretty
that money.
persuasive.
You'll never live to spend it.
Have you ever met a corporate who didn't who put in for a job that didn't expect things to go wrong?
I expect every day to go wrong, really.
Mood.
Oh, come on. Let's all not be so jabber about it. We're good at what we do. Why else would we get hired to do it? Especially if they're going through this many companies to get it done.
Yeah.
And come on, let's be all fair. Money is money, and money talks.
I have no interest in meeting the Metal Angels early.
Should we get
Sorry.
something to, like, protect ourselves then? Have we got enough? Here's the 250. It's not that much.
I could fix us up some more pharmaceuticals if you want, but that's up to you.
Pharmaceuticals good.
I can make some more speed heal.
That always good.
Mm-hmm.
Was thinking about seeing a Ripper before we go out, but
What are you expecting?
for 250, not seeing much.
It was 250 each, or is it 250
250
total?
each.
Each. So
Yeah.
that's what?
1,500.
Math? 1,500 in total?
Or 1,250.
That number in total?
But if you are content, if there's anything you would like to buy, feel free to just shoot me a message. Otherwise, we will fast forward. Drop zone. The point where you know that this case is going to be. Now, which one of you would say that you are on scouting duty?
I would say probably Jackson would be on scouting duty.
Sure. Yeah, would you roll your perception for me?
Sure, let's give it a shot.
We get 3 crits. We go 3 for 3.
Here we go.
You got this. Ah, darn.
Not a crit, but still
Still pretty
19. Pretty good. There's a handful of groups that pass through these dark alley streets. That glow of neon, kind of just just almost like light embers further down the alleyway. This far in, there's not much light that hits, especially at this hour. The sundown, that's vast majority of criminals are going to be out. Not until you see a group of what looks like 4, maybe 5 that have stopped, set up on little corner street. You can clearly see that they're armed. And much like you, they're sitting and waiting.
Watch out, guys.
Competition.
There's another group.
Based on the bulges and jackets and the like, can I tell what they're packing?
Ooh. Would you actually roll? Where is it?
Weapons deck? I also have a magnifying eye, if that helps.
A reveal object.
Conceal reveal.
Conceal reveal. Ooh.
Ah.
Okay, not anywhere near as good a roll as weapons deck, but okay.
Yeah, this is more, making out those extremely fine details.
Okay, yeah.
Rather than, like, seeing a weapon, knowing its specs, knowing its capabilities. It doesn't look like there's anything too heavy. They're intentionally packing pretty light. But, it could be just, a handful of small caliber pistols. It could be SMGs. Nothing like a sniper rifle or anything.
Okay.
Should we take them out? Less competition.
More attention, though.
We could always try diplomacy. See how well that goes for us. I'm sure that what's the worst they're gonna do? Shoot us?
Yeah, that's exactly what they'll do, Duke.
I don't think diplomacy is going to work on these fine people, at the very least from you.
We have nothing to offer them, so.
Well,
I don't want them on our tails, though, so maybe a distraction? Does anyone have, like, a bomb or anything?
That is one hell of a distraction.
I would say
I
that.
suppose if we wanted to
Go ahead.
bring every bit of corporate security down on our heads, that might be a good idea.
Or
Why
we
not?
could tell them that the briefcase is somewhere else. Like, we got word that it's not actually here.
Actually,
Send them away.
we were handed a briefcase
You're handed
for the
handcuffs.
advance.
Oh, and with the money.
No, we
We
yeah.
had-
have handcuffs.
Yeah.
If this is really our competition, and you want to distract them with what they're here to get. Handcuff yourself to one of those the briefcase we were handed. See if they follow you.
Except the corpo is monitoring the handcuffs. If those open up, in this particular case, to do something like put it on the actual briefcase.
What if we?
I
Alright, hold
mean,
on.
If the
Hold on.
lawman has a spare set,
Oh, I have 2 spare sets that I just reach into my pocket and just go. I always make sure I have these handy.
All
You
right.
never know when you need to get into a little bit of fun. So who am I strapping these on?
who looks like bait?
Someone's being the sacrificial lamb, and
I'm complaining enough. I'll take care of it.
I don't really care who I strap these on to. I mean,
We
as long
can
as
even odd between Ripley and Eric.
Rock, paper, scissors?
If you want to, go for it, Ripley.
Okay.
Alright.
It's not that
It'll
I
make it
want
easier
to,
for-
it's just.
It'll make it
Yeah.
easier for me to patch you up if something goes wrong.
that's
Don't worry.
true.
I'll have my eye on you the whole time.
I'll be looking elsewhere, and I slap them on one of the wrists, and then the other side on the briefcase. And
So are we-
this is the key. Should I just swallow it? That'd be funny.
No, we want to open it so that we give it to them, right?
Oh, I know. I just thought it'd be funny. That's all.
You're hilarious, darling.
Mhm.
So do we pretend that we're running away from them, or
Yeah.
should I give it to them?
What
No,
if
no,
we
no.
pretended to stick up? You know, they pull out their guns at us. We would go, "Oh no, we're unarmed. How did you manage to fool us?" And then they steal the briefcase. So, you know,
I'm
Okay.
clearly on.
No,
well,
we'll just
yes.
I
pretend to
say,
miss.
yeah, I
They're
say,
toy
go
guns.
make tracks. Go make bait of yourself. When they follow you, we know their competition. When we confirm their competition, we remove the competition.
Sounds
Alright.
good.
So,
Okay.
at the moment,
If they're
your
not competition, you come back to us.
little stakeout nest is a second story, fairly empty apartment building. It's looking out over this corner street. The five of them are still standing there, waiting. Ripley, you head downstairs to the entrance of the apartment complex. Here out that front door, you can see that's for as alert as they all are, the boredom is starting to hit. They're kind of engaging in small talk. They don't exactly have their weapons out and trained or anything, and a lot of them are just sitting there, arms crossed. What to do?
I'm gonna walk out and pretend to be on my phone and be really loud and complaining. And Ripley's gonna go, "Yeah, I don't know what I'm supposed to do with this again. Like, it's supposed to be really important, right?" And as I'm walking across, just from the corner of my eye, if I see them following me, just keep pretending to talk on the phone.
You would hear, hey, yeah, yeah, over here.
Uh, y- Me?
Yeah, no one else out here?
Well,
What,
you
you the
could be
seller?
talking to yourself.
You the seller or what? Look, we don't have all day.
Oh, um, is this? Did they send you?
Jesus. Look, is this your first day? I don't.
Yeah,
What's
I
happening
mean,
right
yeah,
now?
this is just a side job. I just needed some money quick. Can you tell me what's going on? They just put this on me and I don't even know where I'm supposed to be.
Supposed to be right here. Come on, over here.
Ripley will like reluctantly follow, but like a few steps away.
All right. They like all kind of like open up the like little semicircle there in the corner alley.
Hey, hi. Uh,
Hi. All right. Pulls out a scanner. Not that we don't trust you or anything, but I need to know this is the real deal. They'd catch a bullet in the
oh,
head because you tried to swindle us.
oh. Uh, Ripley will kind of put it behind her. Say, well, how do I know that you're really who you say you are?
Yeah, we just happened to know that someone with a briefcase walking down this alley was going to be selling it.
I never said I was selling it.
You said you. Oh, okay. Look, this
This.
this this whole thing stinks.
Mm, how much are you buying it for?
I'm sure you're perfectly nice, and I'm sure you're just here for a few quick eddies, but this isn't how we do business, all right? Tell your bosses the deal's off. We don't want it anymore.
Okay. Oh, are you sure? Okay. I guess you'll be really disappointed, but there's nothing really I can do, is there?
The one that had been talking to you starts to turn, kind of like overgrown hair, very gruff, unshaven face. Another one just grabs his shoulder, starts to like whisper into his ear, but at this rate, catch what they're saying. It's along the lines of, "Hey, you seen our faces?" He just,
Oh.
"Fine, deal with it." And he just starts
Oh,
to walk off down
I'm
the street.
pretty blind, you know. This
So-
is all fake contacts. Yeah.
4 handguns all come out,
Fuck.
train on you.
Guys. And
Jackson was shadowing you to keep an eye on you.
All right.
I'll take out my machete as well, which I have in my back pocket.
I am going to throw us into some initiative.
All right.
So,
Can we pretend that Duke was annoying the fuck out of Jackson as we were
I don't think we
shadowing
have
him?
to pretend.
No pretend necessary.
Ripley
No, you're
is
supposed to
down
step on the other
in the corner.
corner there.
Jackson, you would be nearby. Anyone else?
Eric knows that his shotgun's only effective close range, so he'd probably be fairly close if trying to stay behind Jackson.
Duke?
Literally next to Jackson, not being the greatest in stealth.
And
Thank you.
You're
Gina?
welcome. I'm offering pointers as we go along. You know, back in the academy, they told us to go like this.
You didn't go
Shut
to an
up, Duke.
academy. Sheena, I assume you're going to be down the street too?
Oh no, the background's covering it.
It's
Oh, that's a
Yeah,
yes.
we couldn't see it. Put you all down there. Put you kind of in the doorway. And, yeah. So, the way that initiative works in Cyberpunk Red is rolling your... And I'm going to look this up because I'm only partially sure. I believe it's a 110 plus your reflex skill. Which would help if I started combat. Oh, I did start combat. Haha, look at me. Oh, you don't have to roll. I can roll for everybody.
Oh.
Fantastic.
Perfect.
Oh,
Oof. Duke and
That's
Jackson.
there it goes.
Do you have to roll for me? Like, does that? That's like.
So that's a 0 for Jackson and a 4 for Duke.
My pointers were so good.
Like, you're just clearly distracted. Yeah, he's gonna have a talk with you after this about distracting you.
All right.
But before initiative is rolled,
Mhm.
I meant to say like I meant to say this before you rolled the initiative. I was
Yeah.
looking for the die to roll initiative. I'm sliding 4. It's funny I say this now. I'm sliding 4 of my combat awareness points over to putting all 4 of them into fumble recovery, which I'm not sure. I don't think it applies to initiative rolls. I know it applies to combat rolls. I'm not positive.
I don't think it
Okay.
applies to initiative.
Yeah, it's ignore critical failures while attacking. Okay, so my initiative still is 0, unfortunately. But now any other ones that I roll will be added normally without the
All right.
fumble.
Well, that brings us to the very top of initiative, which is Sheena.
Okay, I'm gonna chance this. If it gets really loud, I'm gonna just mute again. So how many people? Is it just the one person?
Just the 4.
Just 4. And um, can you describe where their position for me?
Because you can't see Foundry. It is basically a street corner. There's kind of a little barricade in between you and them, but the 4 of them are surrounding Ripley, basically.
Okay. You know what? I'm gonna be weird.
Love weird.
That's my
And
favorite sentence of all time.
we're looking at Ripley right now, correct?
Yes, they were about to execute Ripley on the spot.
Okay. Am I able to stealthily go to them?
I would say that they're pretty distracted. You'd like to roll your stealth?
Okay, I am. Sorry, I am doing. My tech is just not working tonight. I didn't pay my license fees. I'm sorry.
It's all good.
I tried to do it without paying, and this is what happens.
Yeah, you can make a basic move and then roll your stealth.
Okay, I found my stealth. Just gonna remember how to do this. Oh my gosh. Okay, let me find the page in the book. Because I need to look. But basically what my intention is I want to try to stealth on them and just yank one of their legs so they fall.
You are a pretty fair distance away. The
Okay.
only way you could possibly reach them is if you sprint, and even then, I think you're probably... Yeah, you're looking at 2 turns of sprinting before you even reach them.
Okay, I don't can't see the rest of it. I can't shoot my grapple gun at them, can I?
Let's take a look.
I mean, I know you're supposed to shoot it in the air, but
It cannot be
then
used
hit
as a
somebody
weapon.
The same. So what?
It cannot be used as a weapon.
Okay.
If you'd like, I can just simply move you closer.
Yeah, I guess because all my ideas are weird.
It's all good.
Like I want to throw them off so they don't. I don't want to shoot yet. I was just trying to kind of distract them, so I was going to try to hit them with something, and I thought the grapple gun would work, or if I snuck up to them, I could just knock them over. Because that really distracts people.
You could certainly just run up and start yelling. That would definitely be a distraction.
That's what I'm going to do.
Right.
I'm going to run up there, and I'm going to ask if they have any floss.
So just start sprinting across the street, just
Yeah,
yelling,
like, hey,
something,
that's
something,
all.
floss. All right.
Do you have any floss?
The first of the guards is going to get to go. The gun that was trained on Ripley kind of goes up at this person that is now just shouting at them while crossing the street. No. You get like a second of a look, Sheena, and then it's back to Ripley as all 4 of them are starting to have this real bad feeling that something isn't quite right, and he's gonna take a shot at Ripley.
They don't have any floss?
Apparently not. So, for anyone that doesn't
Take your
know,
best shot.
the way that ranged combat works in CyberPunk Red is that you take the weapon that you're firing, and you take the distance at which they are from you, and that gives you a DV. That's the dice value that you need to hit in order to make a successful attack. So from this distance, he is 8 from you with a pistol, which means that he is a DV 15 to hit you.
Okay. Come on, 14.
It's a 16. Not aimed. It is 12 points of damage as the shot just echoes out into this alleyway, and you immediately feel the bullet just rip into your abdomen. Do you have any armor?
Yeah, I have Kevlar.
Okay, so because he did not aim, the body is considered to have hit you in the body. But the shot is considered to have hit you in the body. So, on your character sheet, under the fight tab, you'll see it says Kevlar body and Leather's head.
Yeah.
So next to Kevlar body, you want to hit that little down arrow that says Ablate armor. Because every time you get hit...
Just one. Oh.
Yeah. Every time something exceeds your armor, it makes it less effective, and it lowers your armor value by 1. But you take 5 points of damage instead of 12, which is really good.
Yeah, much better. Okay.
And he's simply going to step up into cover. Brings us to Eric. The first gunshot finally rings out. You can
Eric just kind of
everything
nods
else
like
just
he
melts away.
Yeah, Eric just kind of nods like he expected this all along, pulls out his shotgun from underneath the side corner that he was hiding it behind, racks around and says, "Blessed be the chrome that maketh my hands to fight."
So cool.
And he will start by moving. 2, 3, 4. Oh, why isn't this dragging? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think that's 6. And let's see. If I try to fire on on the guard that's closest to me, do I have line of sight on him for one, and do I run a risk of hitting Ripley?
On this closest one?
Yes.
No, you're fine.
Okay. In that case, let's light him up.
Heck yeah.
All right, Eric, let's see what you got. And
So what are you firing?
It's a shotgun.
Okay, so shotguns work. Oh, it's a shotgun slug, not a.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not a shell.
Not a shell. So at this distance, you are at 10 meters. 10 meters with a shotgun is going to put you at a DV 15.
Beautiful. Okay. Not a main shot, so there we go. 13.
13 points damage, and you only got 1 6. If you roll 2 6s, you get to roll in the critical damage chart. So 13 against him. That body armor is going to soak a little, but that is still 6 points of damage. Okay. You just start
Beautiful.
crossing the street, pull out the shotgun, and it just boom. Anything else?
Hey, Chumba, you got the time?
All right. Ripley,
Asking a lot of these people.
lost time.
So Ripley is bleeding and she's clutching her stomach. She's like, ooh. Kind of uses her kind of pink machete to like stand back up, and she's gonna try to get to the one that shot her behind the cover. Can I do that? Is it like a weird angle? Like
Absolutely.
right there.
Charge on up. Some
And she's
melee
gonna-
attacks, they ignore half of the target's armor. Because you can
Ooh,
you can
okay.
hit, you can hit spots where the armor isn't quite covering.
So I'm gonna try and slice up with my machete.
Go for it.
Doot, doot, doot. Confirm.
23. Versus the target's evasion. That's
23.
a 23. That is a crit.
But does it hit if it meets? Or
That is what I'm looking up now.
take your time.
This is actually
If
the
that becomes
first time.
DV,
I've never had it tie before.
well, I imagine the DV is the
Determines
target.
the DV. Yep, that is just a hit.
So it's a very impressive dodge into your machete.
Into the machine.
Extremely
Does
good
a
roll
weird
in his part.
Spider-Man flip and lands on the ground, and you're just like, oh, well, that's great and all, but stab.
Yeah, so damage.
You ignore half of the body armor.
Beautiful.
Well, it says aim for, but I'm not. I'm just
So you
aiming
should just ignore
for-
that part. Yep.
Okay. Confirm. Oh, 6.
6.
6 points.
So it is 7 armor, which is reduced down to 3. So still taking 3 points of damage.
Okay. You should have just left when you had the chance. That's it.
Lash out with the
I-
machete as the two of them, now you are flanked by 2 heavy
Yeah.
handgun wielding individuals who are pissed.
Wait, but did I have extra move still left? Because I only moved like 1 square, 2 squares.
I believe that once you take the move action, wherever you stop, that's the end of your move action.
Okay.
Oh.
So I'm just there. Duke.
But hey, you're in a good position because you rush a gun from a knife you run, so you're in a good spot.
That's it.
Nope, you can absolutely take the rest of your move.
Oh.
Oh yeah, get out of there.
Even
Like, forget everything I just said. Get out of
better.
there.
Yeah.
was just trying to make you
Then
feel
I'm just
better.
gonna try and sprint over. How much do I have left? Can I go over here? Yeah.
What is your move?
6.
So it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, you're good there.
Okay.
Right. That brings us to this guard, who is going to move up, throw his body behind the cover, but get within range of you. Going to pull out this club and just try to bean you in the back of the head. You can roll your evasion versus his melee weapon. That is another crit from me for 18.
Oof.
Did you not?
But I only rolled a 1 on the second die.
Yeah, you can absolutely touch this, right?
Absolutely, 100%. You can do it.
I believe it.
Your evasion is under fighting
So-
skills.
Yeah. So I can. Oh, so can I evade any shot or just?
If
What's-
your reflexes is 8 or higher, you can,
Yeah.
you can
Okay.
evade bullets.
Which is very cool.
But mine's yeah. Okay. So
Which is-
evasion.
Why I dropped my body down by a little bit.
20,
Oh.
yeah.
20.
There you go.
Oh,
You just duck under it. Whooshes past you, no impact. That brings us to the guard who's going to move up, who's going to crouch down behind the cover. And Sheena, you are nice and close. We're gonna put a heavy pistol shot into you. Do you have a reflex of 8 or higher? 17. So it's gonna matter.
The reflex is REF, right?
Yep.
No, it's 7.
Okay. So we are going up for the DV, and at this range, a DV for a pistol is only a 13, which means it is going to hit.
He doesn't have any floss, but if you smile,
Well, he
might
shouldn't
solve
have hit me
that
with the bullet.
That is 15 points of damage. Do you have
Good
any
God.
armor?
I think I do. Let me look and see.
probably a good call.
You have yes. Yes, I have armor.
What kind of armor? Because I don't see any armor in your sheet.
Oh, okay.
It might not have.
Don't think you added any of your gear.
Okay. Let me tell you what kind I have.
It might not be equipped. I don't know. Like I know I had to go through and I had to equip everything.
It said, you know what? I'm chaos, so let's say I don't have armor, just the normal clothes.
I would recommend against it, but I am certainly not going to stop you.
I don't know what I can't tell you, so I'm just gonna go chaos.
I am gonna assume that you have Kevlar armor. That would be your base
it says
armor.
SP11, so I just have to.
Oh,
Okay.
that's light.
Light armor jack.
Okay.
So that's like, you have serious armor. Okay. So you take 4 points of damage. And your armor is down to 10 instead of 11. Duke.
Hi. You see that Duke, like, once this, like, semi-joking, persona just immediately shifts into, like, a full serious mode. I would like to shoot, whatever, this guy.
Guy is in full cover and cannot be targeted.
Okay, cool. Who
The one in
can
the
I see?
middle is still
No.
just standing there. He can absolutely be targeted.
Great. I'd like to use 6 of the movements and get closer.
Yeah.
Yeah, that looks about
Right
right.
across the street.
I'm used to the 2E thing, so I'm used to like having it auto show. All right. Yeah. I'd like to shoot that guy.
Go for
He
it.
looks like an asshole. All right.
At this range, I'm pretty sure your minimum. What are you shooting with?
I have a heavy pistol,
Heavy
and I'd
pistol
like
is
to have my bulletproof shield out.
it's a DV13.
Okay. There we go. That's a crit.
That'll work.
Yeah, 25 definitely hits. It's a really damage. You want multiple sixes.
Mm-hmm.
You want multiple sixes.
Yeah. Why is it not just roll it?
So
when I
on
click
your
heavy
character
pistol.
sheet, you want that little like teardrop next to the weapon.
It's why is it no? This is why I don't like
So
Foundry.
under the fight
Hold
tab,
on. Oh, well, 12. There. Oh, it's the little teardrop thingy. I was on roll, not fight. You see, this is why how a big brain I am. I'm thinking 4 steps ahead.
I
Manually, like Foundry doesn't roll the same number as me.
I rolled it for you, and we both got 12.
Exactly. I can't. That's how much of a lead investigator I am. I know what you're gonna roll for me ahead of time.
Well, you're gonna ablate that
Yeah.
armor even more, which means that he is now officially wounded, and he is
Cool.
taking 7 more points of damage.
Amazing.
Just like tactical, like crossing the street behind the shield, just empty out some shots.
Oh yeah.
Finally stops whispering in my ear for a second.
Yeah, like that very like big grin just shifted into like a very like noir detective like look. Somehow turns into complete black and white for a few seconds as like the big ass like bulletproof shield like and yeah, just pulls out the handgun from the leg and starts firing.
Well, that one is going to get up behind the cover and return fire against you. You do have the bulletproof shield.
Yeah, so that means you can't hit me. It's bulletproof. Duh. I don't care about the shield's hit points.
Spell shield.
S-H... What comes after F?
Using shields. That hand can't be used to do anything else. Shields is movable sorts of cover. You can interpose a shield in between yourself and the target. If you do so, you cannot dodge any attacks, though a ranged attack will still miss due to poor marksmanship. Shield takes the entire attack to its HP. If a shield hits 0 HP, it is destroyed. He's going to take a shot at you, but is going to end up hitting the shield instead. And we're looking at a DV13 at this range. That's 2.
Oh, yeah.
I rolled a 2.
I think that's gonna miss. Look, this is how much I get to read your NPCs. I crit twice in a row, and then you're gonna crit miss me, so...
I rolled a 1, which means that was a crit fail, so I rolled another d10, which was a 9, and it subtracts from the roll for a total of a 2. It just ricochets off the shield.
Yeah, this is one of those times where I have mirror shield out of nowhere, and the bullet bounces actually back onto him, and he'll actually take the damage. So
Jackson, last but not least, with an initiative of 0.
Got there. Now that I've seen the rest of these newbies, let go. Now I wanna. Now I'm ready to see what's up. There we go. And do I now have an angle on this guy?
Absolutely do.
Okay. So that's what I was hoping for. I told her that I would watch their back, so I have my assault rifle.
Ooh, assault rifles are great.
So I'm gonna do assault rifle things.
You are at range.
you could only say in TTRPGs.
7. Range of
Which is
7
full.
with an SMG is a DV of 16.
Now I'm gonna uncheck should roll criticals because critical misses do not count for me anymore.
I mean, you can still roll critical successes. We just know that if you roll a 1, we don't subtract whatever second dice it rolls.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, and I think it's been doing that.
Great. Well, I'm just gonna roll 28. How's that sound?
Yes, that hits by a lot.
Fantastic. And so then I hit the little teardrop.
Yeah, that hits over
Double sixes.
twice. We get the first crit.
I believe in you.
What's that?
We get the first
Said I
crit.
believe in you.
Or the first critical injury, I mean.
Okay, so It's not an aim shot. It's not an auto fire.
Just regular shot.
Okay.
Double sixes. Go.
Oh,
Oh,
Ah.
triple,
You're
triple
killing me.
fives.
that's so
Killing me.
23 points of damage. The armor is going to ablate 7 of that and drop down to 6. But that is still 16 points of damage. A
Nicely done.
big ol'
Now,
hit.
I'm pretty sure the rate of fire on the rifle is 2.
That's a great question.
Hold on 1 second.
Do you have an assault rifle? Is rate of fire 1.
Okay.
A heavy
the
pistol is rate of fire 2. They all should have had 2 shots.
Uh-oh.
Oh, machete is also 2. I should have been able to slash twice.
Yep, that's okay. They all took 1 less shot than they should have. Oh no, they have very heavy pistols. Those are only rate of fire 1. We're good.
Right.
You just tear into this guy.
So I just go Ripley down, and I just pop.
Beautiful.
Actually, just one. I don't have it on burst fire or anything, so it's just one accurate shot.
Absolutely. Over to Sheena.
And you said it automatically should track the.
It should be
ammo?
tracking your ammo, yeah.
Okay, I have a question.
Mhm.
Can a rope be used as a weapon?
If you want to use it to grab someone, sure.
Okay, and am I close enough where I can go? Can I see where the people wanted to cover?
You
Am
could
I close enough to get to them?
move up to the first one and be within range to grab. Yeah.
Yeah. I think I need to. Sorry, I was just looking for. Can I choke him with the rope or try to?
So the first thing you need to do is grab. And
Okay,
then you
so I
can
wanna
try to
grab.
start choking. So roll your dexterity plus your brawling plus a d10.
Okay. So my dex is 8. And my brawling is also 8.
So d10 plus 16. I got a 19 total.
Okay, I got a 5 on my physical dice.
That brings a
Can't do
21,
math.
which means that
Okay.
he is now grabbed.
Okay. Is that my whole turn?
That's it.
Okay.
That means that while you are grabbing him, you have at least one of your hands is in use, and you both take a -2 to basically everything.
Okay.
Right, that brings us to the first of the guards. No, I lied. This actually should have happened before, for Sheena, but I don't think any of you were really close enough. That's fine. This guard in the bottom, going to use the move to get to there, reaches down, picks something up, and is going to hop over the cover and just start booking it. Or, with the run, can get to there. Eric.
Hit my comms and just say, Jackson, take the runner. And I'll move. 1, 2, 3, 4. Over to here so that I'm behind. I'm assuming this is like a street sign or something, or billboard.
Yep.
And the guy that I shot earlier, he's behind cover, or
Yes.
Dang.
That means you can hold your action until he pops up and then take the shot.
That sounds amazing. I will do that.
Perfect. That brings us over to Ripley. You are still
Okay,
toe to
so-
toe with this individual.
Yeah, I see the runners, but I figured someone will deal with it, and I'll slash the guy's ankles
Go for
next
it.
to me.
I'll take care of the running.
Let's go. 22.
22 versus evasion. Oh, a 13. Absolutely hits.
Okay. Slash.
5. You're going to ignore
And
half
then
the
I-
armor, blade it down to 5, and he's taking 2 points of damage.
And then I get, because machete is a rate of fire too, right? So I get another
swipe, yeah.
slash on the way back. Yeah. Super ninja. Whoa. High rolls.
B. Evasion. I believe in you. No, it's 12. He's trying to dodge and weave from your machete, but you are just clipping him back and forth.
Oh, so close.
Mm.
10.
So your armor's ablated down to 4. That's only negating 2 of that, which means 8 is getting through. And you just hack him apart until he just drops.
That's what you get.
Melee combat is brutal. Anything else? You still have move if you want it.
Oh. Yeah, I guess I'll also go after the guy. Maybe
Just
like
Cut him down with
Just
your
keep running
machete,
forward.
and then turn and just sprint off down the street. Alright. The guard who is grabbed does not want to be grabbed.
Gee, I wonder why. We're such friendly sorts.
I just want to know if he has any floss.
Do you have any floss? He's gonna try to break out with a brawl. You roll your brawling versus his brawling, and he's trying to beat yours to break out of the grapple. But I rolled a 17, and I don't even know if you can possibly fail this, short of a natural 1. I think you have a plus 16 base.
yeah.
I'm quiet because I'm looking for my brawl. I'm just blind.
In your fight skills.
Okay. It says it's a 14 base.
Yeah, so roll a d10 plus 14. And you need at least a 4. Or at least a 3.
Whoops. Oh my gosh, it fell into my bag. Let me grab another one.
Now that is true skill.
Just don't roll a 1.
It fell right straight into my bag, and I don't feel like digging for it, so I'm gonna get another dice out. That is so weird. I guess that just didn't want to be rolled.
Apparently.
For those interested, the guest streamer here is Clover.
Aww.
Oh.
Okay, apparently I don't.
So many cats.
A D10. That is a D10. A 3.
That is good enough. That brings it
He
to a
still didn't ask my
17.
question, did he?
Oh no, I'm sorry. A 3 brings you up to a 17, which would be his dice value, which means he does break free.
All right.
And guess where he's not gonna stand? 2, 3,
I
4.
just dropped another dice.
That's it. He's done. Duke.
Oh yes. Hi. The guy I was just shooting at, he's in full cover now, right?
He's like ducked down, crouched behind the cement divider.
Okay. Very cool. I love hearing that. We're just gonna take a little mosey, a little stroll over here. Hey, look at that! All of a sudden, that cover ain't looking so covering anymore. And then I shoot.
Go for it. It should be a
Amazing.
DV13 at this range. Pistol, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, DV13. Good enough.
Not a crit. You'll still. All right.
Multiple sixes. Give us 2 6s. 2 6s. No.
So
A lot of
close.
multiple
That
fives.
was
tonight,
that was
but-
one off on both of them. We were this close.
So that is
I rolled a 6 and 3 5s on my roll. Like,
so it's 5 armor is gonna drop down to 4, and that's gonna take it to 6 damage. He is so close to dead.
Oh come on! I literally like look at the gun and I look back at him like bleeding out. I'm just like, I expected better of police brutality, and then just go back to aiming at him.
do you have a
Alright.
very heavy pistol or just a heavy pistol?
Just a heavy pistol.
Oh,
well,
that's rate of
that'd
fire
be-
too.
That's rate of fire too.
Oh, great! I shoot.
Go for it.
Finish him. Finish him.
See, that's why you have a weapons expert on the team. Just Jackson
Roll
yells at you
one.
from across the street. Shoot him again.
Yeah.
Roll one.
I look at
Double tap.
I say that, and then you're like, shoot him again. I'm just like, oh, I forgot I could do that, and then I pull the trigger one more
You can
time.
shoot more than once.
I can shoot more than one. I didn't do that last turn.
Yeah.
All right,
Years
that's
of
gonna be
academy
11
training
points.
wasted, man. I don't know what to tell you. Like,
He just
I
comes
had training day for my training academy, not
just comes sliding around the corner, just boom, boom, 2 shots, and he is dropped. Brings us to Jackson.
I was told he had
All right.
cover though.
all right, so
He did until you ran up and negated said cover.
I just like the idea is just this guy cowering and it's
okay.
You're 10 with an
like I've
assault
got a line on him.
rifle. As a DV-16.
Okay. That seems higher than it was before. I know there's like a sweet spot in the range. If you're too close, it's higher, and if you're too far away,
For
it's
an
higher.
assault rifle, the sweet spot is from 26 to 30.
Okay.
You
so,
actually
like-
want to move away.
Oh, okay. So, knowing that,
Yeah, feel free to move back to where you were and then move an extra.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I want to move like.
Back to about there.
Okay, so I'll just go.
It's going to put you at 21, which is a DV 15 instead of a 16.
There we go. Now, well, I guess he's kind of outnumbered now, but like,
But-
I'm gonna like, people are trying to chase him down, right? What if is there a way I can like slow him, like shooting at his
Take an
leg?
aim shot
like,
for the
make
leg,
him-
absolutely.
How does that work?
So when you click to roll your attack, make sure you click aim, and it's going to add a -8 penalty to your attack.
Okay. And my DV is what again?
15.
15. So my base is 13. So what would I need? I would need a pretty high roll still.
You need at least a 10.
I would need at least a 10. Okay. Then never mind.
You can throw your luck into it.
Yeah, I'll 2 of it. Okay, I think I'll just Happy Gilmore it, and I'll just kill him now.
Go for it.
All right. So, and then I will confirm.
18 is enough.
And then I hit this little guy right here. Oof.
Ugh.
Gross.
11.
Abysmal. Damn it.
Armor is going to be ablated down to 5. And he's going to subtract 6, so he'll take 5 damage from your 11. It's just a grazing shot, nearly sends him off his feet, but he keeps running. Alright, this brings us to the top 2. Sheena, your Your floss friend ran away.
He's the last one left, right?
There are 2 left.
How far away is my false friend?
He from you is 6 meters.
Let's see what my movement is. Can't see this. Okay, my move is only 5. Wait, I'm not very good at using my weapon, which is a heavy pistol. But can I try to shoot him?
Absolutely.
Okay.
6
I'm
away with a pistol is a DV 13. You need to hit a 13.
Okay. And that would be ranged weapons, heavy. So that's 7 plus whatever I roll.
There's handgun plus reflex.
Oh, handgun plus reflex.
Plus your D10.
Okay. And that's the stat or the base?
Both. It's both your reflex stat plus your handgun skill.
Okay. So my reflex stat is 7.
Mhm.
Reflex.
And my
Reflex.
handgun stat is a 7. And I got a 1 when I rolled.
So are you looking at the total for your handgun, or are you adding the points from your handgun skill?
No, I was looking at the stat number for my handgun.
How many points did you put into handguns?
I'm sorry, my brain's.
Oh,
I'm
good.
level 6 in handguns.
Okay, so 6 plus 7, so total of plus 13. Which
Okay.
means that you physically can't fail unless you roll a 1.
Okay, so yeah, I think, what did I roll?
I think you rolled at least a 3.
Okay.
That's good enough.
Okay. I'm sorry. My brain is just not
It's
working.
all good. So roll 4d6 for your damage.
Okay. Yeah, he should have just given me the floss. I don't know what his problem was. One. You said 4d6?
Mhm.
2. Okay, I'm just going to roll these twice then. I got 5 plus 2 plus 3 plus 3, so 14.
14. Gonna ablate the armor by 1, and he's gonna take 7. Just clip him just right there in the back of the Kevlar vest as he has turned and started to also run down the street.
Just give me some floss.
Fitz yells back, I have no idea what you're talking about.
I got something in my goddamn teeth and I need it out now.
Ripley, this individual is going to turn and just take a running shot back at you. 19 is... I don't think your reflex is high enough to dodge. It's not.
No.
So
He's gonna hit me.
it's 14 points of damage, which your armor is going to stop 6 of that.
So
You were taking 8.
8. Okay. Okay.
One,
Oh,
two.
not again.
He's just going to keep running. Eric.
All right.
Unfortunately, the one that you held, the shot that you held, that guy never popped his head back up and will never pop his head back up again.
Que sera. Okay, Eric will go ahead and there's still this guy up,
Yeah.
right? And
He like got sent into the barricade from the shot that just dug into the armor.
okay. All right. Eric will go ahead and move. up to here and go ahead and try and finish that guy off.
DV13.
Okay.
Pistols are great at close range.
Shotguns, too.
I feel like guns at all ranges are extremely deadly. I wonder
Well,
why.
yes.
Well, handguns out to a certain range, they hit a DV30, so it's luck of the draw if you hit anything with those.
Okay.
15's good enough,
All right.
I think. A shotgun at... Yeah, 15, you're good.
Oh, for the love of Mike.
What?
9
Magic
points
number
of
2.
damage. Armor is gonna ablate 6 of that, which means he's taking 3 points of damage. Again, gets peppered by a shotgun shot, but the armor soaks the vast majority of it. Brings us to Ripley. You took another gunshot.
Ripley is really hurting, but she's gonna, again, try to balance herself on her machete. And then with her other hand, she's gonna grab her SMG. It's pink as well. And she's gonna aim and shoot at the guy running.
Go for it.
And it should be
From this
pretty-
range, you're at 9
so that's 13.
SMG, so it's a DV13.
Perfect.
18.
Yeah.
Okay. Damage. 4.
4. Unfortunately, that's not even going to make it through the armor.
Either way, I'm gonna say eat metal as I shoot, thinking I was really cool.
But an SMG is only rate of fire 1. Interesting.
Hmm.
But it's got the auto fire. And
It
stuff
does
like
have
that,
auto fire.
Right.
Right.
which I should try. I should try that auto fire at some point.
Yeah, I should have done that too. Next time. Maybe I'm like really hurting, so I just like can't really pull the trigger.
Yeah, you took 2 bullets. I would say so. All right, that
Yep.
brings us down to the guard who took a shotgun shell and a heavy pistol shot. Yeah.
I'll move behind.
Let's take 1 step forward, pull out that club, try a running hit to the back of the head and neck region, and then keep running. So it is the melee weapons versus your evasion.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's a 9.
Yeah. Don't
Yep.
get it. And I'm falling over.
Like he goes to reel back. That's when he takes the shotgun blast, and it barely manages to stay onto his feet, and he just goes stumbling past you. Use the rest of the move to get to there. Over to Duke.
Oh, perfect timing for coming back. All right. Oh, perfect. I love seeing people just getting lined up for me. 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm just gonna dodge roll right there. Gonna shoot that guy.
With pistol?
Wait, why not?
Go for it. Seven's good
17?
enough. Give me 2 6s. Give me 2 6s.
Come on.
Oh, alright, it's fine. I got another shot.
So that's going to take
Another
his
shot.
armor down to 4. It means he is taking 6 points of damage. Heavily wounded.
Finish him off, babe.
I got you, babe. And then, like she says, I finish him with a dirty 20.
2 sixes.
Come
Do
on,
2
sixes.
sixes. No.
Fuck.
Oh,
All
that
right.
might not even do it.
Oh my
What?
goodness.
That's bullshit.
Armor is going to stop 5 of that, which means he's only taking 3. He is still standing.
I thought you just said the armor was at 4. This is dumb. Sorry. No, I'm just
Did
messing with you. I know you know what you're doing.
Did I forget to click
Yeah,
it?
you said the armor was 4 after I took the last shot. And then
I'm going to assume that I know how to read and I said the right number and I just
I
misclicked.
don't know.
I'm
Look,
gonna assume.
I'm
No.
bullshitting here, okay? Like, I just see point gun at thing, and I'm just doing it. You're the one who has to figure out the math works.
He had 1 left. That 1 armor would have made the difference, but there's all 5 of you still standing. He does not have a chance.
So can we just assume he's dead?
Yes.
Like, okay, thank God. All right.
Jackson,
I'm very good at finishing them.
at this range of 25.
Yeah, I'll move up just a little bit and take a shot.
You actually want to move back.
Still, oh my god.
So 26 to 50 is a DV13. Your weapon is meant to be long range.
Okay, so I didn't know I had like a sniper rifle here.
Oh, snipers are even. Snipers are.
DV10 at range 100.
They're a DV20 at 800 meters.
So like, I can't miss him.
Unless you roll a 1.
No, even if I roll a 1, I'll hit him.
You could roll. Oh, because you don't. Yeah.
Because I don't do.
Because you do crit fails, yeah.
That's critical misses are things that happen to other people.
Yeah, roll your damage.
Okay.
Come on, 6s.
Oh,
Oh, so close.
but 18 points of damage.
Why does it say? Why does it say location head on it?
Because I think you clicked aim.
I click a thing that is aiming is something. Is that what the called shot thing is?
You know what? Yeah.
Okay.
Would you like to take an aim since you? I mean, that's still going to give you a good chance of hitting.
What would I need? What would I need to roll on the die?
For DV13, what's your bonus to hit?
13.
You have a plus 13 to hit, so minus 8 would take you down to 5, so you need to roll an 8.
Would need to roll an 8 to hit him? No.
Yeah.
No, I'll just do 18 damage to him.
Just 18 damage. Well, the
Nothing.
armor is going to eat 4 of that. So he's still taking 14, which is more than enough.
Pop.
Shot just rips through the armor and drops him.
Good job, guys.
Can we get
Eric's-
the medic over here, please?
Eric's gonna go over to Ripley and see how she's doing.
Not so good.
Bleeding out of a few
Anything.
bullet wounds.
Yeah.
Let's see here. So, how we do healing?
Gives hugging kisses, and then it makes the world feel better.
Rub the boo boo, kiss the boo boo.
Maybe it should have been me that took the briefcase.
It's all right.
No,
it's all right.
it's
We'll
okay.
figure this
It
out.
worked. It worked out.
What is
My dear,
your...
you're bleeding from 2 very separate bullet wounds. I worked out in the sense that we killed them all, sure.
Yeah, and this is like every day, you know. It's okay.
Do you have paramedic skills?
You have a first aid kit.
Yeah.
I have a I have a med tech bag.
So
I have
Um,
that too.
any attempt takes 4 hours worth of work.
Jesus.
You
Well, we
can-
have 3 days.
But you can at least make sure that none of your companions are immediately going to bleed to death.
Yes.
Can I use it? Can I use it on myself? On myself?
I mean, it No matter who does it, it's going to take
Okay.
many hours. But at the very least,
Okay.
you can all make sure that none of you are about to bleed to death.
All right. So,
Okay.
I roll my paramedic or
No.
Oh, okay.
Oh, thank you.
We'll wait until you have some downtime.
Yeah.
Can we
All right.
Jackson will assist with anything with first aid.
can we bring this
It's
to
okay. We'll.
the hideout? Not
Yeah.
like the scouting plate. What the fuck? Wherever we were spying from. You know that word.
The safe house.
The
safe
runner
house.
was trying. Yeah. Yeah. The
Wait,
runner
before
was
we
trying
go-
to
Were we
fix
spying on
something.
them like across the street or something?
Yeah.
Like
You're coming from the left side of the street.
Before we go, pick up whatever that guy has. He took something.
Mm-hmm.
He picked
I'll,
up something as he was running.
I'll scavenge and ditch the bodies. There's got to be trash cans and dumpsters somewhere.
Do
Hitman
you
it.
do you have
Yeah,
the
be here in no time.
you have the speed heal pharmaceuticals?
Yes, I've got a couple of them.
You can inject someone with a speed heal. As long as they aren't mortally wounded, they heal an amount equal to their body plus their will, and they can only benefit from that once per day.
Do you want?
Will is 13. Yeah, that would bring me almost up to full.
Do you want to use that?
Maybe. Oh, but does it take an action if it's like in combat or before? Like,
It would take an action in combat.
yeah. Yeah. Might as well.
Jackson, you were going to search over the bodies?
Yeah.
Yeah, you'd find some heavy pistol ammo on each of them. If anyone would like to equip a heavy pistol, you are welcome to do so. There's enough amongst them. And the one that was running is carrying a black box about that big, about the size of my webcam screen.
Okay. Yeah.
What-
Eric is
Yeah,
going
you know
to.
what this is?
What was that?
Eric's going to take out the speed heal and just hold it up by Ripley and just say,
Jab it.
"Thou shalt not fear, thou shalt not be afraid of the terror by night, nor for the arrow that flieth by day, nor the pestilence that walketh in darkness, nor for the destruction that wasteth at noonday." And jab.
I see that and I just go, by brightest day and darkest night, no evil shall escape my light.
Nah, if y'all know Eric, he's like this. He does prayers and weird sayings all the time.
Yeah, he
Thanks.
does.
Thanks for that. Thank you. Whew. Much
Be
better.
careful. It'll take a few moments to heal. It'll be tender for a while. No fun for now.
Mhm.
Aww. Well, there goes our plans for tonight.
Uh-huh. Too bad.
Jackson comes back and drops the body of the runner at our feet.
What's in the box?
Isn't that our job?
Box.
What's in the box? No, but that wasn't something we brought.
No,
I'm still handcuffed to the.
they were looking to trade whatever is in this briefcase for whoever was coming by to buy it.
Hmm.
And we know this is a separate one, right? Because of the thingy,
Yes.
the device thing. Cool.
You could also pull out their scanner. Ripley used the one that he was going to use. Scan over their briefcase, and it would give you very slight pings of radiation.
Ooh. Okay. I grabbed their scanner.
Well, as the
Okay.
five of you, as you pile up the bodies, take a moment to, patch each other up, grab the box. Are you handcuffing it to yourself, Ripley?
You sure that's a good idea?
And I handcuff it to Duke.
Oh, twinsies.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Certainly.
I thought we said no fun tonight.
He said that. I never said that.
All right. Now that's my style.
As you
Let's go. I'm tired.
clip it to yourself, the moment that that handcuff latches shut, there are a series of spotlights from up above that just onto the street. You hear sirens in the distance starting to head your way. A trio of individuals just step out from the building that have been clearly watching you, waiting, all decked in security officer
Let's-
armaments, all with heavy rifles, just shouting, "Stop! Now! Get on the ground!"
I reach up and put like something next to my ear, and I call for backup, which is something my lawman ability can do.
That's cool.
And
That's not the song
I'm
I'm
just
play.
gonna I'm just gonna say, we've got trouble. Deal with it now. And if you
throwing
want me
you
to
back
read
into
it
initiative.
to you, I have rank 4 in this, whatever the fuck that means. But basically, I have a gang constantly ready at the go to deal with stuff like this.
Sure.
And I'd like to think if this is like the police or the government, I have some people on the inside who can easily turn when I ask them to.
Sure. At the top of initiative,
Oh fuck.
the first of the officers.
Oh boy.
How many officers?
Jackson, you are the
There's
closest.
3.
Did you roll initiative again?
I did.
Stop that. That's you are
It rolls
terrible.
for everyone. Yeah. Jackson's gonna take a shot at you at this range with an assault rifle. DV-16.
Before initiative is rolled, I am moving all 4 of my ranks to damage deflection.
Okay.
So the first damage I take every round is reduced by 2.
Okay, gotcha. Ammo. Acting like you don't have ammo.
I cast magic no ammo. It's a special ability I now get as a lawman that says specifically "fuck you, you don't get any ammo."
Okay, so he's taking a shot at me, and
14 is gonna miss.
okay,
All right.
don't even need to dodge.
Nope.
Okay,
Wait, why does he have a -2 mod? That should be a 16.
cool. Well, maybe he's not good.
Uh-oh.
I,
Okay,
Still.
well, I'm gonna try to dodge that. if that's all right, I'd like to try to dodge that.
Yeah. why is that giving a -2 mod? It shouldn't be.
It should.
Boo.
Nope.
19.
Nothing you could do about it. So yeah.
It's only 10. So I think between your armor, which is it's not even gonna penetrate your armor. You're fine.
So it hits me, and I look at him.
Ripley.
I just wanted to go home, relax, but now I'm gonna aim at the closest. Or wait, let me see which one is good. 12. Yeah, the 12 meters distance guy. I'm gonna aim with my SMG and take a shot. Actually, take auto fire. Is that what I can do?
Auto fire.
Yeah. How do I do that? Auto. So I highlight that and then tap.
Alright, so you're aiming at which one?
That's the actual sound it
12.
makes.
Yeah.
That closest one?
Yeah. This one.
Okay, so you have an SMG. Auto fire
Mhm.
at this range is a DV-17.
Okay.
You rolled a 23, which means you beat it by 5. And an SMG, I believe, is auto fire 3?
Yeah. I think
Come
so.
on. SMG is auto fire 3. So you can go up to 3 times. So roll 2d6 times 3, and that's how much damage you do.
Okay.
Then it also takes
Yes.
10 bullets.
Auto fire.
You rolled twice.
Oh, I thought I just okay. So
all
get
good.
rid of that one.
So 4 times 3, that
4.
is 12 damage.
12.
That is not even going to get through the armor.
Okay. Whatever.
Just
That's
continues to advance. Your bullets are just impacting the armor and just deflecting off. Would you like to move?
yeah. I think I'm gonna. Can I hop over
Absolutely.
this? Yeah.
Hi. I don't like. Can I call the backup thingy now, please?
It's going to take a minute.
I don't see anything here that says a minute. It just says that I can do it. So, yeah. Okay. I still call backup.
Yeah, you called it
I don't know if
before
it's a-
combat even started.
Cool. Great. I don't like that they are there, and I would like to. Hey, I can get right there for partial cover. Please say partial cover is a real thing.
It is not. You either
Okay,
have full
well, you
cover
know-
or you have nothing.
Well,
Jump back here. No, jump back
oh,
there.
well, that's similar thoughts. Can I shoot then move?
Yeah, absolutely. You can even
Okay,
take some of your movement, take a shot, and then continue your movement.
okay, great. I'd like to just shoot now, think about my consequences later.
Absolutely.
Just letting you know, that is a full range of 13 meters. What is the DV,
pistol?
whatever? Yeah, actually, can I switch to my... Well, I just want to make sure how many shots I can make with this. Yeah, you know what? Can I switch to my assault rifle?
Sure. Typically take an action, but we could say that as the combat was starting, you could switch to the assault rifle.
Yeah, I don't see how many hands it takes. Hands required.
Assault rifles too.
2.
Yeah.
Yeah. So no more shield.
Go to DV-15.
DV-15. Okay. And that means using more hands than I have. I know, that's the funny part. Alright. I would like... So what was the consequences of aiming again?
You get a
It's
minus
minus
8 to your shot.
Not gonna aim, just gonna shoot.
Go for it.
Ah, fuck. Yeah, that's not gonna... Can I spend luck?
You have to spend it before you roll.
Well, that's stupid. But yeah. How dare the game be have an internal balance to itself? What the
The audacity.
the audacity to make me roll low.
All right. Second of the officers is going to...
Oh, wait, hold on. I get to move.
I'm moving.
I'm moving. No, I'm stupid, but I ain't that stupid.
Alright, well, he's gonna move there. And 17 over to Eric.
Uh-oh.
Continuing to yell, "Get down now!" At 17, that's a DV 15, and I figured out why it was giving them a -2. Because I told it to. Why did I tell it to? I have no idea.
You probably had a good reason at the time, so I think you should just keep it.
That's a 14! Again! Shot goes wide. That brings us down to Sheena.
Okay, so I missed some of this. So
We've got 3 cops coming at us now, demanding we get on the ground and shooting at us.
That means they love us, right?
did they drive or are they walking?
Walking.
On feet.
You can hear the sounds of sirens approaching, though. There are a lot more of them incoming.
Um,
We should probably be moving.
Yeah, maybe we should
Yeah.
go.
I mean, it seems like you all just want to kind of hang out here. How far away are there cops from us?
Pretty-
From you, they're decent ways.
10 meters. 11.
Between 8 and 11.
They're telling us to get down. And they're shooting at us.
Mhm.
So, that means so I can't get to them in one movement, right?
You cannot.
Okay.
Oh, you could.
Real quick.
You could move and
I'm not
run
sure
and
if
get
I
up to
can-
them.
And I'm not sure how to ping things in Foundry.
Don't have the ping module.
Okay, but directly north of Duke, is that a door?
Actually,
go in?
it is. Yeah.
Yeah, because I know Sheena's having issues with Foundry and seeing
Yeah.
the map and everything. Not far from us, in a particularly covered position, there is a door that looks like it leads into some sort of place that's not in the open street with people firing at us,
Okay.
which is where I'd like to be.
Is if I spoof stealth, does that take up my whole thing?
It is unlikely that you could hide from them with their current line of sight.
Just book it.
And you are the closest of any of us to said door.
My,
Okay, so they're gonna see me no matter
Yes.
what, right?
I mean, unless you hop
My God.
over that barrier that's right behind you, get prone, and just start army crawling, that is the only way you could reach the door without them seeing you.
Okay, so can I? They're not. But see, they're not too. They are. I can't talk right now. They are not. I can't reach them by throwing something at them, right?
What are you gonna throw?
My bed. I would have played with a mattress.
Yeah, but you absolutely could. You're making athletics check.
Right? Like press whatever button I have to press and just throw it.
Roll your athletics.
And I want to run to the door.
It's dexterity plus your athletic skill. Plus the d10.
Would you have it actually? Nobody's thrown a mattress at someone before.
I can honestly say that I have never had someone throw a mattress. No.
I'm sorry. So dexterity and what else?
Plus athletics.
Okay. Um. So my dexterity is 8. and my athletics is. So I give you the stat number or the base number?
So the base number, that is already the combined total. So you can just go off the base number instead of looking at your
Okay.
stats. So what's
So
the
10, and I roll a.
so 10 plus a d10?
Okay. Please give me a good roll. You roll? On a d10?
What's that?
I think maybe it's a 10. It says 0 on the dice.
Yeah, that
That's
would
a
be
10.
10. So roll again.
Okay. Okay.
Oh my god, you might actually do this.
Oh my
Hit
gosh,
them
I'm
with the
so
match.
mad at this. It's either a 6 or a 9 with a. I don't know if you can see that.
What's the where is the little? Is there a little
You
dot
see
or a
it?
little line?
The line is down here.
So
And
6.
I'm not holding it to the right way.
I mean,
Oh,
either
it's a
way,
nine.
even if
Okay.
even if we go conservative and say that was a 6, that's still a total of a 26.
Okay.
Which you take out the collapsible inflatable mattress, hit the button, and just throw it,
Yes.
and then turn and
The
run.
world's most deadliest assassin, the mattress.
It just
only
inflates
thing
midair.
left
It is. I mean, it's an inflatable mattress. It's gonna get in the way for a second. I'll give that middle one negative to his next shot. And you are now, like, just turn, run. You are up next to the door.
I don't know.
It was
I'd
supposed
say
to be
just,
just a quick, like, distraction.
It is. It definitely is.
Nobody
what I
expecting
would
that.
love to see. What I would love to see is you just blow all your luck on it, and that mattress like lands on the windshield of a car going down the street, and the car like goes wildly out of control and just takes out all three of these like officers.
All right, brings us to Eric.
The word Spanish Inquisition
Alright.
written on it because no one expects it.
Given that we came down through this neighborhood, do I know anything about the area around us? Like if there's shops or any place else, alleys that we can or that I can dip down?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. Okay. Eric's just gonna glance at the others and say, "I take it we're rabbiting."
Mm-hmm.
That's Delta.
That's bad.
All right. Eric's going to just turn around and go into a full sprint.
I was going to ask if that is a thing.
Yeah, you can use your action to move again, as long as
Awesome.
you used your movement that turn.
Okay. So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I can move off the map this turn.
Absolutely.
Oh, well, I was nodding towards that door to the north there.
Yeah, but if more of us go in different directions,
Smart.
But we could also ambush them if they go into the building.
yeah, who says
We
that
might
building?
get picked off.
Who says the building has an exit? They have backup on the way, and there's going to be more
Oh,
of
you're
them than
right.
there are of us.
Let's split up.
Right. You are off the
At the
map
party,
and
this has
gone.
always gone well for every adventuring squad ever.
Yep. But yeah, I'm gonna bolt for it and just try and like duck down alleyways or lose them however I can.
Absolutely. The last of the officers is going to 5 move up to there. Pull out a slightly larger caliber weapon than the others. Aim in between the three of you, and it's just a whoop. He's just going to launch a grenade your direction.
Oh, thank you.
At this range is a DV-15.
Oh.
Yes, I do have ammo.
Aren't I glad I'm not in that radius anymore?
Hey, you know what? Fuck you for being correct. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
It's a terrible burden being right all the time.
I know. It must be so horrible.
That is just a 15. That is absolutely a hit.
Is there any type of evasion for explosives?
I believe there is.
I would like to attempt it.
Evasion, evasion.
Give me 1 second. Explosives, 173. Auto fire explosives. All explosives deal damage to all targets within a 10 meter by 10 meter area. If you roll under, then it will scatter. Anyone with a reflex 8 or higher can choose to dodge by rolling higher than the original check and place themselves outside of the blast radius.
Beautiful.
You just step on outside of that blast radius, which puts you down there. Duke and Ripley.
Can I dodge in the direction of the door I'm trying to get to?
Unfortunately, it's
we
just
had to go out.
immediately the closest way out of the explosive radius.
Okay, that makes sense.
Do either you, Duke or Ripley, have a reflex of 8 or higher?
Nope. I have 7.
If I say yes,
Then I will never believe
does that
you.
mean it's yes? Okay.
Shit.
Can I spend some luck?
Unfortunately, your reflexes aren't high enough to dodge it.
I'd like to call bullshit, please.
Feel
and
free.
quickly revise my character sheet.
Hey.
Great. I'm moving all my points out of tech, get conveniently into reflex.
Yeah, I dropped my
How
body
much-
score down to bump my reflexes when I read about the dodging bullets thing.
It does not like this to be rolled. So I just deleted everything, added it back. Hey, there we go.
Jesus.
It is 22 points of damage.
Well,
So what does the
goodness.
how many of the armor how many points can the armor take?
How much armor do you have left?
4.
So-
Well, I
11.
just took one down, so I had 5.
So it eats 5. So you take 17.
Okay.
11, yeah, your shield is obliterated.
Oh no, that wasn't my shield. That was like my base armor. I don't have my shield up due to the fact that my assault rifle needs 2 hands.
So you
and
take
I can't
11.
get with it.
And your armor drops down to 10.
Okay. Now we're gonna. Oh, thank God, there's a calculator button. Does that mean it's gonna be nice and just calculate? No, it's not being nice. Okay, that's. I can math.
What's the calculator?
11
I
minus
don't know.
50
It's
is 39.
It's 39. I know that. I was testing if your dyslexia could,
Mhm.
process numbers.
Jackson. With you had a higher initiative this time with a 2. You're welcome.
I gotta stop letting you roll that. But if I ever get paid for this job, that Kariznikov is happening, my friend. Okay. So we gotta get out of here. It's more on the way. I can't fight all 3 of these guys with half my party getting the crap beat out of them. So I'm gonna 3, 4, 5, 6. And I'm gonna try to just like use all of my movement to like crash through that door and
Absolutely.
open it for the rest of the gang to run through. So at least we have walls and cover and things stopping them from shooting at us for a
You are
second.
through and out.
And I am very sorry to leave you guys in the lurch, but I'm leading from the front.
Alright, well, that officer's gonna take a step back for a clear shot. Hi, Duke.
I'm so sorry.
We're at a 16 for an assault rifle is a DV-15. It's a 17. Duke, that is 20 points of damage.
Good God.
So your armor
Yeah.
soaks 10, so you take 10, and then your
Uh-huh.
armor drops to 9.
Okay, that's 9, and then, alright, and so that's now down to that. Thank God for armor. Okay, cool.
Yeah, armor's pretty choice.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, Ripley.
Be a lot better if I kept my shield out.
Okay.
You just
Ripley's
took a
gonna-
grenade that just slammed you back against the wall.
Yeah.
Your party's
Super
disappearing.
tired. Oof. Duke, you okay? You okay? Let's go. And then she just bolts towards the door,
And you're gone.
and then screams like "fuck you" to the officers. Fuck
All
you,
right.
both.
This officer. Sheena is
Where do I go?
closest to the door.
Wait, why don't I get to go?
You didn't have enough luck points to get a turn. I am kidding. I am kidding. I'm sorry, I skipped you. Please go.
I know. I knew you did. You bastard. All right.
You're gonna turn and fight, right? Just stand your ground.
Mm-hmm. I do the archer thing where I have one hand in my ear and I'm going merp, merp, because I loud sound.
Oh, yeah.
In your ear.
Yeah,
Got
yeah.
tinnitus.
Immediately.
Hey.
Yeah, I grab Ripley's hand and just fucking bolt.
The two of you are gone. Well, that leaves us with one clear target.
I believe in you.
Take a few steps back so that we are at DV of 15 instead of 16. And against Sheena, we're gonna take a shot.
Sheena, I want you to know I never doubted you.
Did I say it was 16 or 17? It matters. Assault rifle at this range is a 15. Yeah. Can we get to double 6? Can we get the first critical injury?
Wait. What about the mattress? You said somebody was going to get like a minus to their attack roll because of the mattress.
You forgot about the mattress!
Don't ever forget
mattress.
the mattress penalty, my friend.
That was actually the one that fired against Duke, because that was the one in the middle.
Suck.
So can it not then, and I can get some HP back?
Which means that he rolled a 15, not a 17. And
That means
at
you don't hit me.
that range, it's a DV-16.
Oh my god.
So
The
Duke gets his hit points
power!
back.
So Duke, you get your hit points back because the mattress saved your life.
God, I found a game where Hoop won't kill me. I'm never leaving it.
Well, unfortunately, Sheena, you do get clipped for 19 points of damage.
Oof.
Oh,
Which
Okay.
we still
Your
haven't
armor can
seen a
take
crit.
I think I'm seriously wounded.
Probably not. What's your armor at right now?
No, 10.
So you would take 9,
And the armor takes 9.
Okay.
which should bring you down to 27 hit points.
Okay.
But Sheena, you are next. You can simply just turn and book it through the door. Unless you would like to stay and ask them if they have any flaws.
Can I shoot back and then go to the door?
You can. It's gonna put you a little bit behind your allies because they were moving. But you absolutely can.
Oh, yes, because they shot me.
Yeah, go for it. Heavy
Okay.
pistol or just a regular pistol?
I just have a heavy pistol.
So that one is 7, so it's a DV 13.
You can actually shoot at him
Can do
twice
it.
and then run.
I can?
Ooh.
Take 2 shots.
Oh. Okay. Let me choose my first one. Oh my gosh, what's that? I think it's a 6.
6 plus your handgun skill. Yeah, your handgun skill is at least a 10. So yeah, your first shot hits. Roll 3d6 for your damage.
Okay.
Come on, crit him.
Crit, crit, crit.
Yeah.
I'm so clumsy. I just dropped all my french fries.
Oh no.
You're just really having a day over there, Sheena. Like,
You said how many D6?
3d6.
Great.
Okay.
and let us know if you get double sixes.
What if I just move the dice? If I just make my dice?
Yeah, they're all 6s.
You just
That's
set it
the strategy.
set it on 6 and then just kind of bump it a few times.
The 6.
There.
Why can't I find my other D6? My dice are
Because it was already, it was an auto 6, so you just assume that it's 6, and then you roll the rest.
I keep like I'm a mess today. I keep losing my dice. This is so weird. I have like 7
Just roll
sets of
2 and then roll an extra.
and then I only 2 D6s for some reason. Okay, 3 and oh my gosh, the number
Two
on the bottom is a 6, right? Is that a 6?
Yes.
Okay, so a 3 and a 6 and one more.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that is a 4.
So that is 13.
13.
Okay. And you said I can shoot again, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Your first shot, dead center. Does
Oh,
nothing.
where did the D10 go? Here it is.
Goodness. Girl, we need to get you like a gravity belt or something where you just drop something next to you and it just floats around you.
8.
Second shot hits.
So, okay. Let me do this again.
Bare
Oh,
minimum, that
2.
was an 18 to hit.
Okay. I got a 2 and a 1 and a 3.
6 points of damage. 13 for the first one, 6 for the second. Both shots impact. You can see that the armor kind of just, the little threads just puff out. But neither of them get through the armor.
Okay, well, I'm gonna just go. I just wanted him to know he can't shoot me.
As you disappear from the map. All of you turning, sprinting, going. Most of you headed the same direction. The only one who's not is Eric. Eric, you're just heading for alleys, just doing your best to lose them.
Pretty much. He does have radio comms, though, so he can get back in touch with people.
Yeah, I trust him. I trust Eric to find a way.
Well, as the 5 of you just take off, you can hear still hear the sounds of sirens getting louder and louder. Although you are doing your best to get away from the scene of the crime, that is where we're going to take a break. Give everyone a chance to grab a drink, stretch your legs, do what you gotta do. So give us just a few minutes, and we will be right back, everybody. See you soon.
Sounds good.
You will take over my mind together. Sometimes I think
Welcome to the Lost Caravan RPG.
A haven for the lost, the worn, and the wandering.
Whether you only need a place to rest your soul,
or looking for a brand new journey, we welcome you.
You are safe within our ranks, surrounded by the friends you have yet to meet.
Some of you may be new, eager to take your first steps in the shoes of a hero.
Others are veterans of a war fought through generations.
Having played dozens of characters
and rolled hundreds of dice.
Either way, we can promise you will find moments of adventure and heartbreak,
as well as moments of tears and laughter.
Countless noble tales have been spun around our campfire.
Such as Pathfinder, Dungeons & Dragons, Lancer, and Locust. We travel anywhere and everywhere.
Exploring towering castles, desolate space stations, and haunted mansions.
We have a few roles if you decide to stay.
Treat each other with love, kindness, and acceptance.
We never judge on appearance, only on richness of character.
For as long as you ride with the caravan, you will never walk alone.
We work together to forge a better world for us and for every traveler after we're gone.
So, take a seat, grab a drink, and listen to our tales.
When you're ready, we'll help you tell a tale of your own.
You always say that.
They never
And
see it
welcome
coming.
back. Where we left off, most of our party had taken off through a small restaurant, entered through the kitchen, made your way into the dining hall, and just continued on out the front door. One of our numbers
Grasping snacks.
had gone the other direction, as I pick up them. Oh no, that's wrong.
Okay, so quick
There we go.
tech question.
Yeah.
As far as music is concerned, I imagine it works this way, but when I turn down the music on my end, that doesn't.
So if you change the global volume controls, yeah, you can change your individual volume.
So if I do, like, say,
Your music doesn't affect the stream at all.
okay, cool, because sometimes I turn it down when you guys are talking, and
Yep.
I don't
good.
want to be like messing with your music midstream, and you're like, "What's going on?"
But we will jump to Eric. As you split off solo, started taking off down alleys. What are you trying to do?
Mostly just make sure that I've lost the tail. Just like I said, sprinting down the alleyways, taking a few twists and turns wherever possible. Once I'm every so often check and see if I'm being pursued. If I'm not, find a hiding place.
Okay. Yeah, roll your perception.
Okay. Perception. Is this human perception or normal perception?
Normal perception. Human perception is like an insight check.
Gotcha.
I was so confused because there's also personal grooming, and I'm pretty sure that just means like clean yourself up, right? Like I just wanted to make sure.
It
Okay,
means,
cool.
Yeah, like you're trying to look very rich, very powerful. Just your appearance is just striking out an image for you.
I'm going to spend a luck on this just in case.
Add some luck.
Okay.
So that brings you up to. Did you already add the modifier? You did.
Yeah.
The
looks
total
like.
of a 19.
All right.
You just dart left and right through alleys. There's still that spotlight up above from just that hovercraft that is scanning over top, and it keeps circling back and forth. And every time you think you've lost it, it's just bam, another spotlight down on the street. What would you like to do?
At this point, just let's see if I can find a building to duck into.
Regardless of whether or not they see you?
If they see me, I'm going to have to find a way through the building. Yeah, I should probably try and stealth.
Okay. Go for it.
You got this, buddy.
All right. Definitely spending a luck on this.
How much luck you hanging out with?
I have 8.
Oh my god.
You could spend 7 if you wanted.
I have 2.
With a 14. Unfortunately, every time, every corner you turn, every time you stopped, just catch your breath, you can hear footsteps just 2 alleyways down, continuing to head in your direction. That spotlight just won't leave you alone.
Damn it.
Give you
All right.
one more chance.
At this point, yeah, let's try and one more chance to stealth.
One more chance to evade them. If you want to try stealth again, the DV is going to be slightly higher. If you want to try a different skill, you certainly can.
Okay.
Streetwise could help you blend in. Cybertech, if you have that, could, hack the spotlight, at least for a minute, just get it off your tail.
Yes, let's do that.
Okay.
Oh, is that what that does?
Yeah. Cybertech is your means of getting past cybernetic defenses.
I'm playing Cyberpunk Akron.
Oh, I'm sorry. You're right. It's electronic security tech.
Oh, okay.
I was wrong.
Oh, so I can't do cybertech, or?
Yeah, it's electronic security tech.
Okay. I don't have any ranks in that, but let's see here. In that case, I'll spend 2 luck. 14.
Total of a 14. You just whip down the alley, taking just a moment to stare down at your data pad, just hoping to find the connection to that spotlight. And as you step out into the intersection, you just hear the click of rifles pointed at you. With that, we're going to move over to the other 4.
Well, crap.
So how's that backup coming along?
I mean, you can hear gunfire out there, at the very least.
But first, I want to go over to Sheena, make sure she's alright. I want to ask you how to do this quick fix, or whatever.
So,
is that...
Quick fix you can use to treat injuries. None of you were actually injured.
Oh. Okay. So she's okay for now then? Like she's... Okay.
She'll live forever.
You alright? Alright.
So I'm not injured?
So, injuries are when you roll double 6s. That makes you roll on the injury chart.
That's when you start getting like broken ribs,
Yes.
cracked skull, broken arm.
Yeah.
So what's...
So you could physically die without ever having taken an injury.
Okay. So I'm hurt but not injured.
Yes.
Basically, I've got
Do not have a capital I proper term injury.
Yeah.
Yes. You just have gunshot wounds, not injuries.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Holes. Just lots of holes.
But the 4 of you just cut your way through the kitchen, make your way out the front door. You can see that there are spotlights just trailing the streets. This is 100% a setup. Whether or not they knew it was a setup and sent you here anyways, or maybe they were double-crossed, whatever reason, you have what they're looking for, and the security forces want it.
Remember when
Okay,
I said
before we
never live to spend that money?
Don't be so pessimistic. Okay, before we leave the kitchen, I want to everyone stop and we kind of like change the way we look. Maybe hide the boxes or the box in like a something.
The individual with the grenade launcher is about 5 seconds behind you.
So we have no time. Okay.
No.
I have a quick question.
Mhm.
If that guy is behind us, I want to kind of distract him a little bit. I'm going to pull out one of my road flares and kind of just chuck it at him because that's kind of bright. And I don't know if you know about road flares, but they hurt if you get hit by them.
Make an athletics.
I more so wanted just a blinding distraction.
Yeah, make an athletics roll.
Can I add to that real quick?
Sure.
I see him pulling out a road flare and us cutting through the kitchen. I'm either going to turn on or damage in some way the gas line to this restaurant.
Oh, fuck yes!
Yeah.
You're
Either just crush the line to get it to spray out, or just turn on the pilot lights of
Is there a reroll mechanic?
There is not.
Oh,
Okay, so he
great.
drops the road flare, and I'll pick it up, and then I'll throw it with luck, extra luck.
So,
Is that okay?
before that, Jackson, let's go with your sabotaging of the gas line.
Sure. Let's do it.
Let's go with just a straight perception. Just a quick glance around, looking for any gas lines that you can just slam into with the butt of your rifle, whatever it is, just cause it to break.
Okay. Let's see. I've got an extra modifier to this. Okay, so.
Yeah. You find the gas mains that lead up to the cookware. Just take just a few moments to just slam your rifle butt into it until you can hear the tss earn and just start sprinting out. Duke, you reel back with the road flare, chuck it, clips that awning in front of the restaurant, hits the frame of the door, and just comes straight down.
Onto him.
They are going to, with the time you've taken to do this, the two with rifles are going to step up into the door, and they're both going to take a shot. I'm going to randomize who it goes into. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, starting. So
They must
Duke,
just do our work for us.
Duke, Ripley, Jackson, Sheena. Oh, I need a D4. Haha. That's a 1 to Duke and a 4 into Sheena.
We're just aiming for Sheena, aren't we?
Apparently.
Well, they shot me, and I just looked at them disappointedly.
Oops.
So I can
It's yours.
understand why they're not shooting at me.
Yep, I rolled your character sheet. Whoops.
I wish I could stealth. I'm good at stealthing.
Hard to do under gunfire. That's a 6 against Duke.
God, he still just has not shaken off the trauma of the.
And a 14
mattress.
against Sheena. At this range, both of them are going to miss. Ripley, if you'd like to just dart in, grab that flare, and just huck it back through that little window back into the kitchen. Athletics, please.
Mm-hmm.
Go.
18.
Good enough.
Beautiful.
There's that silence of seeing it just end over end through the window. All of you turning, getting away from the building as quickly as you can, and then just the boom. It is just a ball of fire. And seconds later, it is just silent. Short of the
Damn.
sirens.
That place had good egg rolls.
Not anymore. Short of the sirens and the gunfight, that is going to give the 4 of you an automatic success for your first chance to escape.
Thank goodness.
See you later, June.
Well done, everybody.
You have them off your tail. If you would like to try to hide, stealth would immediately end their chase on you.
I would like to hide.
I'll roll stealth, please.
Okay, what do I have to roll?
I'm gonna use one of my 2 luck,
Luck
points.
points, yeah.
Otherwise, I'm
Remember
gonna.
luck.
How do luck points work?
So you can spend as much of your luck as you want before you roll, and it just adds a bonus equal to how much you spent.
But you don't get them back.
Correct.
Okay.
Once you spend them, they are gone.
Yep.
I spent
I'm going
one luck,
to
by the way.
spend half of my luck
which is 1.
1. Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to use
Buddy.
I don't understand. I used the luck thingy.
You did, so it gave you a
Use
plus
luck.
1.
You rolled a 2.
You rolled a 9 plus your 1 luck.
Oh.
So
Oh, jeez. Good
Oh.
God.
so
I
D-
would like
I'm going to
to
use
cry, please.
2 luck,
Okay.
and I'm going to roll a D10.
Yep.
Once I find it, here it is. I don't like that one's not pretty. Let me roll a purple one.
You have a plus 14 on this.
Yes. So how many luck did I just say?
Is it 2?
2.
So that's,
You have a plus
that's
16 plus whatever your D10 is.
Where did the D10 go? 9.
So
There
it's
we go.
25.
Tell me it's a group skill check.
It is a group skill check. Only one of you needed to hit
Thank
hit the DV. You all just start taking off down the street. There's that moment of feeling like you have some breathing room, and then Sheena just darts off towards an alley, and it's just... And you all just slip in, shut the door behind you.
I mean, they do call her Ghost.
You have a moment to breathe. Eric, over your comms, is there anything that you would like to say?
I'm pinched. Going dark.
Where are you?
Can I see like street sign or anything?
You could also just activate your locator.
Oh, beautiful.
Yep.
Okay. Okay, we're on the way.
Those few moments to catch your breath. Message comes over your comms. And it's immediately back out into the street. Thankfully, your chase ended. That was considered 3 successes for your chase. So the 4 of you have absolutely no heat on you at the moment.
Thank you, Sheena.
But you are headed back out into the street. If you'd like to continue your cover, I need another stealth check. And again, only one person needs to hit the DV.
Okay.
Come on, Sheena.
Oh, I got 4.
But we all need to roll.
Oh, wait,
it,
but
right?
I have 6.
Yeah.
You all, yeah.
So that's 20, right? 6,
The Space Jamber.
14.
Yo,
18.
fucking Amber! Let's go!
Alright, we need some hype music for this raid.
Fuck yes.
There we go.
Ooh.
Oh, beautiful. Let's do it.
Alright. Amber, thank you so much for the raid. You're fantastic. We heckin' love ya. Welcome everybody.
So what is the raid thing?
It means that Amber was currently live with their own audience and decided to come and share the love.
Oh, okay, that's awesome.
Yeah, thank you so much. We are playing some CyberPunk Red. One of our numbers is currently under rifle fire, currently about to be arrested, and the rest are on a rescue mission. Oh, thank you for the resub. You're too much. You're too nice. All right. Jackson with a 21 on the stealth. Ripley with a 13. Duke, what you got for me?
Okay. Alright. I'm gonna spend another luck. By the love of everything good and holy. Please.
A
Okay, that's
14.
decent. I'll take it. I'll take it.
Yeah.
It's not me this time.
You are not the sneakiest lawman.
With Jackson actually taking the lead this time, I am going to roll their perception.
Oh, 20.
And Amber subscribed with a tier 2 sub? What the?
Yeah, right?
What the fuck? Amber just like pulling it today.
Thank you very much.
Nope. That is an 11 on their perception. You evade spotlights. You evade squads of riflemen. There's small drones that just buzz their way through the alleys. And you sneak past them all. Eventually, coming to a alley crosswalk where you just peer down and you see Eric. Hands up. The officers have started to converge and you can hear they just have him just slammed up against the wall asking, "Alright, where's the case? You have exactly 5 seconds to tell me."
How many officers are there?
What's that?
How many?
From where you can see, there's only 2. But there could be more down the alley, there could be more in the nearby vicinity.
I wouldn't mind maybe trying to carry over that stealth roll a little bit, and come up on them.
Spend your turn just simply moving closer. Eric?
Didn't see a case. People just started shooting.
One of them just looks back towards the other one. Alright, cut the shit. We saw you robbing all those men that we had planted. One more try. Who's got the case?
Couldn't tell you at this point.
One of them's just gonna take a handgun, just point blank, like execution style. I'm gonna give all of you a chance to react. We put us into some brief initiative. Not even gonna roll their initiative yet. And I'm gonna roll everyone except for Jackson. Jackson, you can roll your own.
Okay. How do I roll initiative?
10 plus reflex. A d10 plus reflex.
Okay.
Duke with the same initiative. I wanna. Okay, so are we just doing initiative then?
Yeah, I'm just waiting on Jackson.
So is there a command for me to roll a d10 or
You should just be able to click reflex.
or a button to press?
Yeah, you can just click reflex and then confirm. Need a hand? I know. Jackson freeze.
Uh-oh.
No, he's so good at staying still that you think he's invisible. It's a like Drax situation, you know.
Oh no.
Oh.
The cameras are going to
shift
be a
cameras
little
now.
funky for a second, but
Oh, I'm Sheena now. All right, I got like 20 bullet wounds and one less mattress.
Yeah, I'm just throwing stuff at people today.
It's
Alright.
great. It's helping.
Sheena,
I have a tent left. I can throw a tent at somebody.
at the top of the initiative, you're first.
Sheena?
Mm.
Okay. Sorry about that. I lost internet for a bit.
It's all good.
Pretty good.
Let me fix the cameras. James should be there. I should
No,
be
I
there.
shouldn't.
So yeah, here if you answer my question, is there like a command or a button to press?
You should just be able to hit the reflex in your stats.
The letters, REF.
Oh, look at that.
How far away are they?
We got everything.
They're about a move. If you wanted to keep your stealth, you could have crept close enough that they'd be about one move away from you.
So yeah, I clicked the button. Not sure if
Yep, you got a 14.
Yeah.
Okay. 'Cause it didn't show up on the chat for me.
I see it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Here's what I'll do. I'm just gonna refresh the Foundry.
Machina, what would you like to do?
Oh my god. I keep thinking of the most chaotic things to do.
Do it. No. Hear me out. Just do it anyways. I've thrown Hoop through the fucking ringer at this point. There's nothing that has surprised me anymore that comes up with my stupid brain. And I play with this guy weekly in Lancer. All right, just go for it.
Okay. Can I go up to them and there's only one with the gun held execution style, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is that correct?
Yep.
I mean, I could shoot him, which probably would be a best.
Good.
Bullets seem to be the working thing here.
Machete's
so
also
don't
very
throw-
effective.
So don't throw my tent at him. Say.
But they also are quite loud, and we just escaped the cops.
So you're saying do throw the tent at him?
I don't know, man.
What would you
Or
like
you
to
can
do?
grab-
Is there a weapon improviser archetype that I'm just not knowing about for this
don't
game?
know.
No.
Are
Melee
we
weapon.
sure? It seems to be the winning strategy.
If you just want to start throwing things, you can absolutely do that.
Get his attention, yeah.
I won't make you roll for it. We will just say that you have their attention.
No, you know what I'm going to do? I am going to. How far am I able to throw something?
At least the distance that you are.
So I can move and throw something at that person.
Yeah. If you move, you're going to be adjacent to them.
Okay, so since we have a couple of these bags around, can I throw my med tech bag at this guy and say, "Here's your case"?
Absolutely. Make an athletics check.
Okay. And since I still have luck, I'm going to use. You know what? I'll use another 2 luck. Athletics, you said. Okay. So that is a 10 plus 2 and one of my D10s. So I rolled the purple one or the sparkly one, Sparkles. Then I lost it. Where did you go, Sparkles? There you are. Okay, I got a 6 plus
18? Yeah. That'll hit.
Okay. Yeah, I said, "Here's your case."
Throw the med bag. It is absolutely going to draw his attention away from Eric, which means that Eric, you are free to act on your initiative without fear of immediately getting shot.
Cool.
And that actually brings us down to both Eric and Jackson. The two of you share initiative.
Right. I've got a guy who's got me in an armbar, right?
Yeah, he's got one of your arms behind your back and the other just like on the back of your neck.
Can I reverse the grapple on him?
Ooh, please do. Roll your martial arts.
Would that be brawling or?
Oh, yep, brawling. You're not the one who has martial arts. That's Jackson. Yeah, roll your brawling.
Let's see what we got.
Contested to try to escape.
Yeah, that's a no.
You start to spin out, and your head is just immediately slammed back into place. I wouldn't move again if I were you.
Why you gonna? Why you gonna kill me twice?
All right, Jackson.
Okay.
You have this moment of surprise where it's just impromptu bag, go!
Perfect. Okay. So I am putting 3 points into precision attack and 1 point into spot weakness. So I'll do an extra point of damage and an extra +1 to any attacks I make.
Heck yeah.
So that's how I'm starting this off at the start of initiative. As a result, I'm going to try to attack him with
One holding him or the one with the gun to his head?
the one with the gun to his head. He's the biggest threat.
Go for it.
And I'm going to try to attack him with martial arts.
Ooh. Okay.
There's cool stuff I can do with that. I decided not to take a keto, which is unfortunate because that has a disarming move, which would have been great. But yeah, let's see here. So I have a +1 to this. Oof. God. I don't know if I have any, if I have any type of modifier because I was sneaking or not or whatever. But
I would say that unfortunately, with the bag being thrown at the head, for as much of a boon as that was to Eric to escape, it was less of a boon to the rest of you sneaking.
Okay. So
you ignore
14
armor.
does not do it, I imagine.
Well, it needs to roll evasion, so very well could, because I can certainly roll a 1, as we've seen.
Okay, so
but that is a 16, yeah. But now there is no more weapon pointed to the back of Eric's head, as he has to full-on defend himself.
Great. Oh. And then my martial arts has a effective rate of fire of 2.
For it, yeah.
Wait, you can fire your guns, twice?
Your gun.
Yeah.
Who knew that?
Well, you have 2.
Are you
That's true, but you'd think one
just
would be
trying
up for
to do
defense.
damage?
It's just like
He don't need firepower when he's rocking the
Are there any special moves you're doing, or is it just trying to do damage?
I am. Here we go. I just had to find the. Okay. For the first thing, I would have to hit with. Okay. For the first thing, I'd have to use melee weapon and a martial arts attack. And for the one, I'd have to use I'd have to just put both of my attacks into one strike. So I did not do anything particularly cool.
Gonna roll evasion for the second one though.
But did I hit him?
You did.
Okay. So he takes 3d6. Plus 1.
Ignoring armor.
I think it's
ignores half the armor.
Half armor, yeah. Okay, so where's my 3d6?
Oh, please roll double sixes. Please roll double sixes.
How do I roll 3d6?
Triple 6.
You should be able to roll martial arts damage.
Okay, so I have to unequip the assault rifle. Okay, cool.
Please double six. We love to see it. We want to see it.
No.
So close.
Yeah, so it's 10 damage.
Against armor 12 on him. So it's going to be down to 6. So he'll take 4. And the armor is ablated by 1.
Okay. And I'm gonna have my knife out, so I can do some cool stuff.
just come in for the haymaker, which he just leans back and manages to sidestep. But then just a sweeping elbow, just right there to the collarbone. All right.
Yeah, for me to start breaking his armor, I need to hit with a melee weapon and then a martial arts attack.
Oh, so you don't ablate his armor. Gotcha.
Unless it normally ablates his armor, I don't know.
I mean, if
But
you had,
there's a special armor breaking combination that didn't happen, but
it's all good. Well, that brings us down to Duke. Duke and Ripley, actually, the two of you share initiative.
Oh, how fitting. Ripley, you want to go first?
Yeah, I'll give Duke a kiss and then go up behind him and slash my machete on his ankles. The one.
Oh, you an aimed shot?
Yeah. Yeah. Ooh. Okay. Yeah. I'll aim
Aimed
it.
shot for the ankles?
ankle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Make sure you click aimed shot.
And I'm gonna put a luck just in case. Okay. Aim for leg. 15.
20.
Okay, and then on the slice back, I'm not gonna aim it. Just.
I mean, you could. I already got the crit out of the way. What are the odds I crit again?
You could have 2 crits.
The odds are low.
Hoop. Okay. And then I just stand there looking like an idiot.
You go for the leg both times, and he's just sidestepping. You're catching nothing but the ground.
You're setting him up just for me.
Mhm.
I'm gonna put with my assault rifle. I'm doing the whole assault rifle bulletproof shield thing because that seemed to have been working before. And I'd like. Can I put briefcase underneath like one arm and just go like this? And just.
Give me
That's my
minus.
narrative way of just.
Minus. Oh, you actually can't use a shield because that hand has a briefcase.
Well, I
But
mean,
it's hung.
Wait, it's hung.
It's
so I can
hung.
just swing one underneath my arm and then do this.
Have you ever tried to fire
I
a
need-
gun like this?
Okay, hold on. You got
He's
shield,
gonna bring it.
right? You got shield, you got gun like this.
Fine.
I have the
Go for it.
briefcase tucked
Under the
underneath here.
shield.
Go for it. If they break the shields, they're shooting the briefcase.
Boy.
I could get more diagrams out if you need.
Go for it. Is this the one that everyone's attacking, or the one that's holding Eric?
Yeah.
The one with
The one with the gun pointed at Eric.
There's no more gun pointed at Eric. That was the one that everyone
okay.
just piled on.
Yeah, fuck that guy. Yeah, no, I'm spending a luck. I feel like we're getting to that point where I'm just gonna be willy-nilly about it. Spend luck, one of them, please. And then I shoot.
22.
Only a 22.
A DV-13, that's absolutely a hit. Or sorry, a DV-15. That's an assault rifle.
Mm-hmm.
You can't use a shield with an assault rifle.
Oh, shit. No, fuck, I meant the pistol.
It's
no,
fine.
I meant
just
the
roll pistol
thingy.
damage. We know it hits.
Okay. Boom.
12.
3, 4, 5. Damn it. All right.
Not gonna get past the armor.
Oh, that's fine. I got another one just for you.
16 still
16.
still hits.
Damn it. All right, that's an 11.
Close.
Still just not getting past the armor. Ripley, you already went. So now, I'm gonna add the 2 officers to the initiative.
Uh-oh.
Of course you got a 17. Well, the first one got a 4. So, the one that is currently holding you, Eric.
Yep.
Has you grabbed really reach down for a weapon to your benefit. But is gonna start choking. Choking you.
Oh no, that's bad. That's bad news.
Come on. Choke.
When I choke people, it hurts a lot.
Use the action to choke. You deal your body stat directly to the health points in damage. If the choke would reduce the target to 0, you're instead left at 1 HP and unconscious. It completely ignores the defender's armor. Additionally, if you choke the same target for 3 consecutive rounds, they go unconscious regardless of hit points.
Okay.
So
what's the body on this guy?
You take 7 points of damage.
Ow!
The arm just slips up under your neck and just starts squeezing. That's his turn done. Gina.
You did.
Well, clearly you're just supposed to read my mind, all of you.
Clearly.
Is there collateral
I'm
damage?
sorry, I didn't Professor X hard enough.
Um,
I sent a inflatable pool?
If you have an explosive, yes, there's absolutely collateral damage.
What about with a gun?
No.
Guns can be explosive.
Can I try to shoot the guy choking my buddy?
Yeah. Go for it.
Okay.
You
And
wanna,
that's a
you
D10.
wanna aim for the head?
I just want to hit him.
Yeah. Your DV13.
Okay. That. Okay, now I gotta do my math because I got an 8 on my D10. And my math makes that 29? No, I'm joking. I don't know what it is yet. It's just...
Unless you rolled a 1, I don't think you can miss.
Oh, okay. I got an 8, and this is handgun, so plus 13.
That's 21, yeah. Yeah, you're fine.
Okay.
Is this a very, very heavy or a heavy?
Heavy.
So it's 3d6.
Okay. So we'll roll these 3. 4, 6, and 1.
11. Not gonna get through the armor.
Can I do my second shot?
Yep.
Okay. Oh my gosh. The dot is by the... I can't tell. I think it's a 6.
That's what's on the bottom.
Okay, it's a 6. So
Yeah.
19?
You just have to hit a 13. You're fine.
Okay. 6, 2, 3.
That's 11. Not gonna get through armor. They are armored up.
Okay. I guess that's all I think that's all I can do. I don't...
Alright. Eric.
Okay. Well, now that he's, I'm still gonna try and get out of this.
Brawling.
Yeah.
Only 16 from me.
Okay.
25.
There we go.
Finally managed to slip out and just finally inhale as you just break out of the grab.
I'm gonna move for wherever they got my shotgun.
Yep, absolutely. You just reach out, just grab what you can, make sure it's loaded. And that'll be it. Brings us to Jackson.
Yeah.
Okay. So their armor seems to be a big problem, huh?
They are tough. Which means that melee is probably the way to go.
I'm going to try to do that thing. So I'm going to start with a combat knife. Towards the one that Eric just broke away from.
Yeah, the one that you're just dogpiling on. 19 versus evasion. 17. Now that hits.
So 5 damage against his armor.
Yeah, it hits, but that's not going to break through the armor. But you weren't trying
Even
to.
a half?
Yeah, even half.
Okay.
But you weren't trying to break through the armor. You just needed to hit.
Well, that'll hit.
I could roll a crit. I won't, but I
Okay.
could. Yep, 19. Not even close. And this one is probably going to go through the armor.
Ooh.
Oh, so close.
Okay.
Oh.
So now...
But that is 12 points of damage. That is a big hit.
I have hit with both a melee weapon and a martial arts attack.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so now...
All of your training in karate is just...
Okay, so that hits the DV-15. He... if you see, the target you hit twice this turn has all their armor ablated by an additional 2 points.
Perfect. So that brings down to 10, and then 9, 8 for the body, and 10 for the head. Shattering armor under the fist blows.
So yeah, I'm just like, I cut a place for like my hand to go and just reach in and rip.
Kalima. Yeah, that one is not only severely hurt, but now also has lost a lot of armor. Brings us down to Duke. Your friend is free.
Okay. Does any one of them look particularly more injured than the other one?
The one that's being dogpiled on is severely injured.
Great. Not him. And I put 2 from the heavy pistol.
Go for it. Your DV-13.
That's 16. It's good enough in my book. Alright, 12 points. Oh, that was so close to 2 6s. Damn it. Alright. Just gonna try to eat through this guy's armor.
12 isn't even gonna touch it. Oh, wait, no, that'll do 1.
Alright.
That does 1.
Hey.
Something.
Hey, you know what? I'll take it. And then... Yeah, that damage is not getting through.
But he took 1.
He did take 1, and that's all that mattered.
Alright. So you all just start emptying your various handguns, your weapons down this alleyway. Some of you are just piling on to this individual. Ripley.
Yeah. I assume that they're distracted by Duke. So the one that Duke shot, I'm gonna go up behind him and try to slash with my machete again.
A little
Hopefully
distracted.
this time it'll do something. 16.
16 versus... Where are you? Asian. Oh. 15, that hits.
Okay.
This is the one that Duke was shooting? Or the one that's less hurt?
Yeah. 7. Does.
Half of 11,
Oh,
that would bring it down to 6, so he'll take 1.
And then again, on the way down.
The armor is further ablated.
21.
21 is evasion. Nope, 15.
Okay. Okay. 8.
8 is... armor's down to 9. Just have down to 4. Dude, that's 3 damage.
3 damage. Nice. Okay.
You are just cutting through.
Just slashing through.
Nickel and dime. How we do it. Alright, the one that is being currently cut to ribbons is just going to pull out this heavy sledgehammer looking thing and just take a swing at Ripley. Roll your evasion, please.
No.
Yes. Okay. 21. No crits, no crits.
14.
Too slow.
Apparently. I'm just looking. Heavy melee weapons are rate of fire 2.
Uh-oh.
Very heavy one.
Very heavy are only rate of fire 1.
They come in bigger?
Only
Oh, yeah.
15
Giant mallet. Oh.
evasion, but I am rolling
Yeah.
horribly. Yeah. Comes
Bye.
down, tries to hit you twice with a sledgehammer.
Ducks behind, dude.
Can't get you. Brings us back to the one who is being piled on, who's getting the bones broken. He is heavily hurt. He is also going to pull out the heavy melee. And Jackson, you are being a pain in the rear.
Okay.
Or more like a pain in the rib cage. So evasion, please.
Okay.
That's a 15 from me. I can't roll above a 3.
Okay.
Good. Keep it that way.
It's payback for all those crits you did.
Apparently.
I can't crit twice in a row now, can I?
Not that it made any difference at all.
Okay. So, is he swinging at me again, or?
Did you roll?
Yep, I rolled an 18 for my
Oh,
evasion.
it didn't even show up for me. Yeah, he's gonna take the second swing.
Now, do I evade each time, or is
Each
this
time,
the number to beat now 18?
Each time.
Each time, okay.
Well, it's a 17. That's still not... There's no way you can roll under that.
Okay,
Yep.
so he has now missed me with all of his melee attacks?
Yes.
Okay, here we go.
Brings us to Sheena.
Damn. Okay.
Okay.
Do you have a retaliatory hit?
You dodged all melee attacks that were targeted at you since your last turn. Counter throw. But I rolled a 4, so no.
I think that's...
Um,
yeah, that's an action. So on your turn, you could have... You try that.
Oh. Okay. I thought it just took place immediately after they...
Once per turn, when you fulfill this requirement
As
an
an
action.
action.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Sheena,
Okay. So,
you have another bed.
no. I have a tent, but I'm not going to throw that at him but I forgot that I had this because I didn't look. I don't know how I forgot it, but I have a heavy melee weapon.
Oh.
So I'm going to say it is a lead pipe, but instead of it just being regular, she's covered it in like sparkly unicorn duct tape, and she's just going to bash this guy that everybody's piled on.
It's covered in like 50 rolls of duct tape. It's just a lead duct tape hammer.
It's really pretty.
Go for it.
Okay. Okay, I got a
17 from me.
Okay. So I have 14 plus 5. 19.
You rolled a 5?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, then you absolutely hit. That's
Okay.
3d6. Please get double sixes. We gotta see the critical injury chart.
Oh my gosh. I got a 6, and a 4.
There we go.
Finally.
So
the injury.
So that's
Let's pull up this table.
12. That's 6,
Yeah.
16
4.
points of damage, plus 5 additional damage for being a crit for 21, plus. And this is to the body. A torn muscle. He goes to lift up the arm to defend himself, and you just bring it in that sweeping arc for 21 points of damage. Hits the bicep, and it just rips right through it.
So my sparkly unicorn.
Well, that brings him down to it's 21 minus 4, so 17. He is officially seriously wounded, but sitting at 1 health, I'm going to say that he is out.
Thank you.
Take his sledgehammer.
I mean, your duct tape hammer is apparently so much more effective.
That's true.
One in each hand.
All right, as you finally drop that one after you all have just been laying into him. Eric, you have the shotgun. There's one standing.
All right. Eric's gonna pop up. Just look at him and say, "Only with thine eyes shalt thou behold and see the reward of the wicked." And aim and fire.
DV13 with the slug.
Okay. You know what? I'm not going to aim. I'm just going to go for the chest.
Aiming does double damage if you aim for the head.
Yeah, but his chest armor's been taking more hits, hasn't it?
Well, with the other one, the armor was pretty much shredded. Yeah, his
Okay.
head armor is fine.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just going to go for the chest.
13.
And give me that good number.
Double sixes. Double sixes.
Double six.
It's still 7 points of damage.
Last shotgun, or last round in the shotgun, though.
Okay.
Emptied it. Just dead center.
So is this the guy that attacked me twice and missed?
No, that guy's dead.
Ah, crap. Okay.
He got his arm shattered by a sledgehammer.
Sparkly.
Okay.
Don't forget the sparkles.
Respect the sparkle. I respect your commitment to sparkle motion.
Okay. I'm gonna try this. I'm just gonna make a martial arts attack against this guy.
Go for it.
It's gonna be 1 martial arts attack. Oof. Rough.
19.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, crap. Never mind then.
You tried to combine 2 of them into one big hit.
Yeah, I was trying to break his ribs.
That's all. Just trying to break his ribs. Duke.
Yes. Duke. Well, Duke is gonna just shoot the last guy. I don't have anything else interesting to do.
Armor's down
I
to
just kinda wanna
7.
shoot him. All right, we can do this.
You can roll both attacks if you're attacking twice.
21
And
and 20.
Both hit. Gotta beat a 7. You do.
9 and 13.
13. So the first one becomes 2. The second one becomes 7.
That was the number. That was the magic number. Damn it.
Seriously
Dead, right?
wounded. Not dead, but seriously wounded.
Seriously.
I'd like to free action middle finger. Is that allowed or?
Absolutely.
Okay, great.
Ripley, this guy's taking shots now. It's like starting to backtrack to get away from you all. Is pretty heavily hurt.
Okay, I don't know if a punch will do it. So can I do like one machete slash and then just punch him in the face?
Absolutely.
Or, yeah, I'm gonna do.
You roll your melee
Just
and then
for
an
flair.
unarmed. 23, yes.
20?
Oh wait, I should probably roll evasion. I'm not gonna roll a 23.
Oh. But it's only like 1 point, right?
Yep, 15.
7.
So he is going to take 1, and the armor is going to drop even further.
And then brawling?
Yep.
Okay. Oh.
Yeah, that hits.
Right in the face. How do I do brawling damage?
What's your body score?
5.
It's
Just 5.
2d6.
2d6. Okay.
He's double sixes. He's got double 6s on this.
Right.
Take him out with just a shot to the face.
Oh, that's not how you do it.
Slash
How do I
roll
do
2d6.
Okay, that's what I was. Nope, not a valid command. Can I just roll like the machete damage? No, can't do that.
Yeah, machete's 2d6.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Should I
go for
try
it.
that then?
7. It's gonna.
So another point.
It's 2 damage. And armor is down to 4. Oh no, sorry. It's halved because it's melee. So that is 4 damage. He is
still not out.
severely hurt. As a parting gift, he's gonna try to sledgehammer you and then turn and run.
Okay, come at me.
He is at a -2 for being severely wounded. That's a 13. Against your 17.
I did 17.
Nope. Do it again. 6.
He's getting.
No.
Bye.
He's getting punchy.
He tries to take 2 swings out, but you are just sidestepping, no problem. Eric, on your feet, shotgun racked, Duke with your handgun, Jackson, Sheena, and Ripley, the 3 of you are just circling in with melee weapons. There is no escaping this.
You can give up.
He's not. There is no world in which he gives up to you.
Well, it's your funeral.
Quite literally is. The
Does he
hail
have any
of.
cloth?
What's that?
Or the
no.
time.
No, he does not.
What time is it?
He goes down under a hail of blows and gunfire. And the 5 of you are left standing there. Sound of sirens still blares out throughout this part of the city. But you have your window. The gang fight that is still happening, thanks to Duke, is still raging on behind you.
God, I love backup.
If you would like to disengage and flee, now would be your time.
Okay. I'm going to take. I don't know if he has some sort of communication device.
Yeah.
on him, I'm going to take it so I can
Here.
keep tabs on what they're talking about.
Absolutely. If you would like, you could certainly lay low for a day, give things time to pass over, and eventually find the meeting spot where Duke and Ripley, the two of you, are expected. The rest of you can tag along if you would like.
Can Shanna stealth along and like just kind of hide somewhere where they can't see her?
Yeah, no problem. You see that a similar limo pull up this back alley in the middle of nowhere Night City. You can hear the sound of drones buzzing not too far above you, just a security measure. Is an individual in a well-tailored suit. Just steps out, straightens the jacket, straightens the tie. Good work. We're watching your exploits on the news. You know how to create a scene.
Yeah, well, it is. It's hard to not hear Night City, right?
Especially when the cops are called on you.
Yeah, what was all that about? Actually, we don't want to know. We'll just
Probably
give you
better
your
that way.
shit. Yeah, and we'll keep ours.
A pair of bodyguards step out, come over to you. Assuming you're allowing, we'll reach down to grab the briefcase.
Yep. Hold it out.
Use the key to...
Wait, which one? Because we have two of them.
Mine.
Oh,
Not the
okay,
box.
yours. Okay, cool.
They will...
we both reach our arms out and just like figure it out.
They will straight brush past you, Ripley. Unlock your handcuff, Duke. Bring it over to the car where you just lift it up just enough that they can take a peek inside. Close it back down. Give a nod to the boss. Good. Do any of you not have some sort of digital account? Are any of you the kind of Night City citizens that would keep all of your eddies under your mattress? Yep.
I don't know. I don't know if
That's
she has an account.
That's a great point. Sheena, you probably would keep all of your money under your mattress.
Which you threw.
The rest of you...
Oh my god, was that mattress filled with money?
No.
Oh, please, God.
Metaphorically.
They just lost all that money on that improvised idea.
Metaphorically.
Oh my god, that'd be hilarious.
The rest of you all do get notifications that an additional 2,000 eddies have been transferred to your accounts, on top of the 250 bonus that you received at the top of the mission. Except for Sheena, they will simply just hand you just a stack of eddies.
I think I want to just appear because I was stealthing.
Oh, yes, sorry. They would ask where your last companion was so that they could pay them, at which point I'm sure Sheena appears at the...
Yeah, right behind them.
Grabs the money, leaves.
All right. Business successful. If you need any other work, don't be afraid to reach out. You can always use people of your skill and discretion.
Thanks, I guess.
No, thank you.
Do this. Do you have any gloves?
100% ignores you and just gets into the car.
Just gonna kind of like nod over at Sheena, looking at Eric, knowing that he is his master's thesis is on cyberpsychosis. It's like maybe This floss thing is getting out of hand.
No, I have a reason for asking, and I
Oh.
just won't be working for them again.
Gotcha.
Yep, sounds about right.
With the Eddie's freshly updated to his account. Speaking of Eric, I'll say, do you have a line on neural implant and Kariznikov? Used to have one back in the day, but I couldn't afford it when I mustered out.
I don't yet.
I'm
But
going
let's
to
see
need
what
one.
we can
Can one of you all help me set an account up?
do. Chrome.
Did you help me open a bank account?
The Chrome works in mysterious ways.
So this is what a direct deposit is. So basically, they just put money into your account, and you never have to worry about it.
Yeah, totally.
This is the exact routing number you give, and it's just mine.
With that, that is where we are going to bring our story for tonight to a close, as the 5 of you are left considerably richer than you were. Now, definitely not targets or anything for any of the crime factions here in Night City. I'm sure everything is totally fine.
As all things should
listen, what we do is we steal the ship, and we go to another city.
It's true.
No.
All right.
Trust me, it works all the time.
But I do want to thank you all for being here. Thank you to everyone that came to watch us and support us. Thank you to my lovely cast and crew. Y'all were amazing. And I didn't manage to kill any of you, even though I really, really tried. I even gave one guy a grenade launcher.
This feels so weird, being alive at the end of the session. I'm still not used to this.
But
Mr. Sparkles. That's what I'm calling my
Mr. Sparkles, yep.
Sledgehammer and duct tape, Mr. Sparkles.
I do want to go around one more time, give everyone a chance to tell the people who you are, and if you're working on any projects that people can check out, where they can find it. We'll start again, clockwise order, with Casa.
Hello, I'm Casa, Wilding on Twitter, and I had so much fun. Projects? Really, I have the part 2 of a Pathfinder thing coming up on the 22nd. And yeah, just hoping to do more TTRPG, which is, yeah, what I live for now.
Same.
Thanks for watching.
Yeah. That to Morgan.
Again, my name's Morgan Stutler. I'm an actor and voice actor. You can find me on most social media at Mr. Morphine482. I'm going to be on Mists of Makani at twitch.tv/Precarious. That's going to be every Friday evening at around 8 p.m. Eastern.
Heck yeah. All right, brings over to James.
Hi, I'm James Beck. I primarily write Pathfinder, talk about Pathfinder, love Pathfinder, will simp for Pathfinder, will simp for Paizo, and just continue the line of going back. You can find me back here on Sunday for Mechromancers, now that Season 2 is kicked up. Kate has already blown up her fucking mech, and it wasn't my fault for once. That puts the mech blown up at 5 count, but baby, take that. Fucking baddest. And yeah, you can check out what I do at Eldritch Osiris on Twitter, or GeekJames513 if you want to stay updated with all the stuff that I do. I run a workers co-op named Eldritch Osiris Games. It's pretty based and it's pretty awesome, and we got a ton of cool new stuff coming up, and so stay on the lookout for that.
Heck
Take these
yeah.
glasses off because they're fucking fogged up. Holy crap, who knew?
Stress. All right, that brings us over to Luke.
Hey, again, my name is Luke. I am going to be on the Pathfinder 2nd Edition game on the 26th, and the CyberPunk Red in Akron setting on the 27th, the day after. On Discord, I believe my name is Corvus Duskwalker. but I'm constantly in flux with my names because I'm bad at picking them. And I don't have anything really to plug myself. I was trying to plug in the chat my girlfriend's Etsy account because she makes beautiful jewelry like so.
Ooh, that is nice.
If you can find her, it's Etsy Happy Leshy Trading. I'll just kind of
100%.
pop that name in the chat, but I was trying to pop the link, but didn't work. Keeps getting
Yeah,
eaten.
it doesn't like links. Yeah, absolutely go check it out. I've seen it. It is beautiful stuff.
Oh, thank you. She's great.
All
and
right.
she brought me food while I was on the stream.
Well, that brings us up to Janie. The mattress
Janie.
Lord. Mattresses, tents, bags.
Yeah, I sell it all.
Come on down to Janie's Mattresses.
I'm Janie Pot 7575 on social media. I am chaos and I do everything. And if anybody has something they want me to play, as long as I'm not busy, or I'll try to play whatever you have out there because I just love games. And you all are great.
Yeah, this was so much fun.
Thank you.
Of course, I'm Andrew, your games master for the evening and for most evenings around here, although you are going to see a bunch of friendly faces behind the DM's chair in the coming weeks because we got a bunch of awesome people that want to tell a bunch of awesome stories, and we are here for it. Yeah, stick around. We got a bunch of games coming up, just not only this week, but for the rest of the month. And like you said, we got another CyberPunk Red game going to be run by the lovely Taylor, or Potete, who is
So
just lovely. Just amazing
That
person.
is the one I'm gonna die in. I knew it. It's got to be one or the other. My luck was too good in this game.
But yeah, if you like what we do, you can of course join us. Link down below to our Discord where we post all of our casting calls, our schedules, our cat pictures, our dog pictures, our baby pictures, our food pictures, where we just generally hang out and be giant nerds.
Yeah. See more pictures of Clover as I post them almost daily.
I am going to throw a raid over to a fantastically named channel, The Lollygaggers. Because they are playing some Wild West. One of my top favorite settings ever. Judged by the fact that we're playing some Weird West tomorrow. But yeah, before I do, just a reminder to be good people, do good things. See you next time. Bye, everybody.
Even